Moot day.
Yep, they were having a moot, and then they were like, "Oh, hey, you're awake. You're a Ragabash. You're gonna be the fool." I'm like, "Fuck off! I was watching a show. I had my ice cream."
I'm doing stuff. I'm taking care of me. Oh man.
I don't know. I certainly made them learn the lesson about asking the lupus red talent named after cursed wishes to do things.
Nice.
Because was it the Master of the Howl walked out in the middle of the reading of the litany, and then the STs hand waved the rest of it to keep me from making the Philodox's frenzy.
Jeez. I'm finally looking through some of these cursed images, and man, these are.
You're welcome.
No. What in the world?
What?
The grounding. That is so
Oh
many
yeah.
of. Oh no.
Make sure it doesn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
And the guy
Why
has to,
is why is the panel off for him to get gas?
because there's no gas door on it.
I, bro.
When aerodynamics are life.
Crabletics, no. God, the cold burning memes. They're so freaking funny.
They're so beautiful.
They are.
All I'm gonna say is I appreciate the one with Harold at the very bottom. Se- Several of the people in my office really enjoyed that.
Apple stuffed burrito Oreo. Oh god, the Pop Tarts. No. Blah.
Oh, the best one's the hot dog one.
Stanky candle. Oh. Why do I even check this channel anymore?
Just look at the very last one.
With the no change yet?
Yeah. That's I showed that to Matt, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Matt loved
Who
that.
loved it.
Yeah, Mr. Puntastic. Okay. Big grief. We'll give Sam about until 8 o'clock, and then if he's not here, we'll just go ahead and get started.
Okay.
You know, if I had a mimic that was a cup like that, I'd be okay with that. Pet mimic. Lord. Oh, I gotta get my cheat journal. So we're having some power issues at my house, and I don't know if it is external or internal. Thankfully, though, it's not affecting everything. It's just affecting a few things. Zelly, you're a punk.
Got a picture of somebody's pelvic X-ray that involves a Furby, and somebody photoshopped Bernie Sanders into it.
No. Hmm. I just realized I need to check.
Glad I have a lot of cursed images I don't post here,
Oh, I do not doubt it.
like the
I
Kentucky
do
Fried Astroglide.
not doubt it.
That's
I thought
just
about
funny.
it, and then I was like, I don't know. I think that might push the boundaries. You know what? Since you've said it, where is that Kentucky Fried Astroglide?
City map. That's not what I need. This might work, but no. Well, it might work.
There you go.
Stop it. Cheesy moments.
Never gonna unsmell that.
Flavortown original. That's funny.
Oh, that might work. Okay. I'm gonna throw this page together real quick, and then I'll get us going.
Alrighty.
All right.
So as a reminder, last time you guys had a lot going on. You all came to the Drow camp of Velkenvelv and needed some help. There we go. To get get out. You were under. Some of you were there longer than others, under hard labor and whatnot. And you met a very large cast of very interesting individuals. Step back on this play here. All right, and yeah, so Jorlin, a spirited drow who used to be Mistress Ilvara's right hand before he got his scars, has decided that he kind of wanted to stick it to her. So he left the slave pen open for you guys, which then you guys made it to the tower here and got upstairs, found some gear, got back downstairs, and came across an elite drow who caused you more trouble than I think you guys were prepared for. But you overcame that. And then just as you guys are finishing that up, you heard this loud, like, buzzing, droning sound. And you kind of look out the door and you see these 4 large creatures chasing another 2 demonic creatures, basically, down through this chasm area in the no dark, and they kind of crash into the camp. And so all the drow are rushing to that to defend it as these demons are tussling with each other, and now the drow. So that's kind of where we left off. What do you do?
Jump into the water last time.
Yeah, I think last time we jumped off into the web, I believe, because we didn't have
Oh, you
time
guys had
to
actually jumped?
lower
I could.
the rope.
I
We
knew
were
you guys
preparing to
discussed
jump.
it.
Well, I think we were in the process of it. We didn't really want to stick around for
That's fair.
when everything started looking for us.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys kind of get out of the tower. I'm gonna go ahead and move you down here because we had dynamic lighting issues last time.
Mhm.
You guys should be able to move them for now. So you guys hopped down into the web. I'm not gonna make you guys roll anything for the web or anything. So from the web, are you guys gonna hop down into the water below?
Yep,
I
there's spooky
definitely
shit in the web. I want nothing to do with this web.
I definitely will.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the idea was to spend as little time in the web as possible.
Yeah, because like as soon as you guys hit the web, you can see the giant spiders headed towards you, but they're far
That's a
enough
big-
away that I'm not gonna like stress turn order or anything.
Yeah, it's a big no thanks from me.
I mean, I immediately start hacking at the web trying to get through it.
Okay. And we said that the webs are about 30 feet up, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make some acrobatic checks for me, or or regular dexterity checks, either one.
I'm sorry, what was that? I couldn't quite hear you.
Go ahead, everybody, give me some acrobatics or dexterity checks.
Do I just click this? No, that's a save.
You can just click the dexterity box. If you click the word for it, it'll do it.
Okay, it's actually the word for it. All right,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
So much
Oh,
better.
alright. Yeah, so much.
It is an improvement.
Not the worst.
Okay. So for those who rolled under 10, you take 2 points of non-lethal damage.
Okay.
So you
That's not
just
too bad.
you guys belly flopped instead of pointed your feet correctly or whatever, basically.
I
How
dove
bad
head
would it
first.
be though if like you had survived that last encounter with like 2 hit points
and then
like,
died to the water?
Yeah.
like belly flopped and just passed out on the water?
To be
And
fair,
then we
have
had-
you seen a horse try to jump into water? It is not a graceful thing.
And then we'll have to go into but your acrobatics was better than Jabir's.
Not by much.
Mm,
Actually, no, it's not. It's a +2.
yeah, that's fair. Okay. So I'm sure it'll be delicious. All right. So you're in the water. You guys get out to the shore. There's still enough light kind of creeping over the edges and like there's some bioluminescent shrooms along the wall.
Mhm.
In these areas. And overhead you can see and hear the clash of battle with these demons. So, how many of you have dark vision?
I know I do.
My character does not.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
I just thought they did.
I also do not.
Yuan-Ti do, but I did not want to play a Underdark campaign with dark vision, so
Well,
There's role
fair
playing
enough.
reasons for him to not have good
Yeah.
vision.
No,
basically,
that's fine.
yeah.
I just,
Okay.
yeah, and I picked lizard folk for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah. I mean, if he picked it for the dark vision, that's fine. No judgment. That was just his decision.
No, mine was actually picked for the cunning artisan. That was the main reason I picked it.
Yeah. That's going to come in handy probably very soon.
Yeah, because I got to make somebody a staff soon. But that player's not here.
Yeah. That's all right, though.
It happens.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you guys make it to the shore. And all the prisoners come with you. Stool has a little bit of trouble,
hmm
but he kind of catches a ride with one of the others, and they make it there, and you guys are safe for the time being. You don't feel immediately threatened by that, but you also know you probably shouldn't be sticking around for long.
Yeah. Yeah, lingering's not a great idea.
There are 3 exits from this particular portion of the Underdark. You've got one to the north, up here. You've got one to the like northwest west area here. Then you have one to the south.
I'm gonna say no on the south one. I'll bring
That's
you in.
also a hard no from me.
Right.
We should move away from the buzzing.
Yeah.
So northeast
if-
and northwest.
Yeah, if you ask your compatriots where you should go, they will have a variety of opinions. Bupido knows how to reach Gracklstu from the southern route of the Velkenvelv, but obviously you don't want to go that route. Prince Darendil, our Quaggoth, who was transformed into, or who was once an elf transformed into a Quaggoth, doesn't know enough about where he's at or anything, but he is eager to return to the surface world. Our dwarf friend Eldith is unfamiliar with the region of the Underdark, but she can help navigate. Jimjar would be happy to guide you guys to Blingdenstone from the north route of Velkenvel. He offers that that's probably one of the best ways to get to the surface.
Say out of character, I'm familiar with Blingdenstone. In character, I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Right.
Same here.
So yeah.
But-
So I mean, and he would have explained Blingdenstone is the, the city for the Svirfneblin.
Honestly, he sounds like the only one that really has a decent idea of where the fuck we're going.
Yeah. Sareth
Well-
is probably going to be your best potential guide, actually, because he's the Drow, so he's very familiar with having to navigate the Underdark. And he personally encourages you guys to go to the Neverlight Grove. He wants to take advantage of Stool's offer of Sanctuary, because Stool offered. I can't remember if we talked about this last week or not, but Stool was offering a chance to find Sanctuary with his people in the Neverlight Grove, because it'd be a good place to rest. And of course, Shushar, our enlightened Quatoa, he really wants to get to Slubladop, which is to the north, where the Dark Lake is. And he actually suggests that you might be able to find some boats and kind of go to Grecklestor Blingdenstone from there. So, and Topsy and Turvy want to go anywhere but Blingdenstone. So, there's a lot of options. All that to say, there's a lot of options. We just got to figure out which direction you want to go.
Well, honestly, I still trust the Drow about as far as I can throw him.
Yeah.
But on a side note, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get Stool back to his people. He is
No,
a
not-
child after all,
it would be a great idea,
and the Drow can lead us that way.
potentially, or he might lead us into a trap to gain
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, keep in mind that he was a prisoner too. That doesn't change.
Yes, but Drow believe in the long game.
That's
I mean,
true. I'm
I'm
just
cool
I'm
with
just
the
reminding you of all the
Everlight-
facts. So
Everblight, so
I am aware he was a prisoner. I'm also aware that him leading us into a trap to gain some sense of honor and to be not a prisoner in the future is totally something a Drow would do.
right here, I'm going to show this map to you guys. It's the kind of like overworld view of the Underdark. It's pretty big. So if you're looking at it, the Dark Lake in the middle. If you look just to like the southeast of it, you'll see Velkenvelv. So Slubadop is going to be the closest. Gracklsta is directly to the west. Neverlight Grove is a little bit north of that. And trying to find Blingdenstone. Blingdenstone is to the north of the Dark Lake as well. So you can kind of get an idea of what you're looking at. Of course, it's hard to navigate through the Underdark itself with all those tunnels, but at least you can get an idea of where it's at in the map.
so where are we right now?
Currently, you're in Velkenvelv. So if you're looking at the Dark Lake on that big map,
Yeah.
if you'll go directly southeast a little bit, there's a little dot next to the
Oh, I
Lime
see.
Chasm,
Okay.
and that's where Velkenvelv is.
So to get to the Neverlight Grove, we'd have to pass like across the Dark Lake.
Yeah. So to get to Neverlight Grove, and this is what Shushar would probably kind of point out too, is that you can get to Blingdenstone, Gracklstone, and the Neverlight Grove from Slubadop because of its connection to the Dark Lake. Because you can get boats to ferry you across the Dark Lake towards Blingdenstone, which will get you out of the Underdark theoretically. And then, of course, Neverlight Grove and Gracklstone are more over to the west side of that area.
How does our how does our Svirfneblin friend feel about going to Slubadop?
There were
Jim
two
Jar,
Yeah,
he's cool with it. He's like he can guide you, or he's happy to try to guide you to Blingdenstone from just about anywhere, and he's happy to visit other places. So he seems pretty laid back about it.
well, in that case, it does sound like Slubadop is going to be our best bet for right now.
at least for a first start. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean, it seems like
How-
that's where to go to get everywhere. So
Yeah, but the only question there is how friendly are they there?
uh,
Because running from one place is extremely hostile to another place is extremely hostile may not be the best bet.
Well, Slubadop is the city for the Quatoa. So Shushar is really like that's where he wants to go, and he'll probably go that way regardless. But he feels like his brethren would probably take you in to get you that passage.
Okay, well, if it's not gonna be a problem, then yeah, that'd probably be the best way to go.
Okay. So he's actually going to direct you out the west passage over here. That's going to take you directly to the Dark Lake. So, all right. As you are moving, put that. Did I put it anywhere? It doesn't matter. I'll just grab this one. As you guys are making your way toward the western tunnels, one of the flying Vrox crashes down in front of you here. There's still fighting going on above you, but this one like comes flying off the edge and crashes into the ground.
Is it still moving?
Oh yeah, it's moving.
Is it moving towards us?
Not at the moment. It's kind of getting its whereabouts.
We should leave.
Immediately.
Well, it's directly in front of the path you need to go.
Of course
Um,
it is.
Let's fight it.
It's not.
I mean,
Actually,
it is.
you know what?
It's very
Uh,
injured. It is injured.
Druid craft. Can I use that to create a mild sensory effect next to it to make it kind of start skittering off in the other direction?
Possibly.
I just want to give it, make like the sound of a prey animal behind it.
I mean, yeah, that would probably work for that. But I will tell you this: like, if you guys don't do anything initially, after it kind of like shakes itself loose, it jumps up and flies off back toward the combat. So
You know what? All right. In that case, I'll just let it fuck off to the combat.
Yeah. So you guys are walking. I just like just to remind you how bad it is in here. As you're walking toward the western front or the western
Yep, we-
tunnel, it kind of crashes into the ground, and then if you don't do
Yep.
anything, it'll fly off.
Yep, we're hella gone though. Fuck this place.
Okay. So there are get you guys on a better map here. One a little less overrun with information.
Well, just as a heads up, I am kind of in the middle of cooking supper, so if it takes me a minute to roll, I apologize.
Oh, you're good, man. I'm in the middle of eating some, so I get it. All right, so this isn't necessarily the map you'll be on, but this will at least be a little less cluttered with tokens.
Huzzah!
All right, so
Yay.
you guys take off through the western pathway, and you have time to get away. Like nothing else major happens today, but there are a few things we'll need to go over about travel here in the Underdark. It's a little complicated. Not really super complicated, but just something to be aware of. So the first thing is that you can actually pick a travel pace that you can travel at. So you can choose to go fast at a normal pace or be slow, and they all have different advantages and disadvantages. Pull up that information real quick for you. So your travel pace in the dark is significantly slower than from overland travel. Not only are the tunnels and passages often difficult terrain with uneven surfaces, but routes in the dark are rarely direct, and you must follow available passages in their various twists and turns, climbs and descents. Creatures that can burrow through solid rock, such as purple worms, can move at their normal burrowing speed, but this isn't likely an option for you guys. So, the paces you can go fast, which allows you to cover 8 miles per day, but it gives you a -5 penalty to your passive wisdom perception scores, and you're not able to forage for food. You can go at a normal pace, which is 6 miles per day. You don't get any bonuses, but you don't get any disadvantage either. Or you can go slow, where you only cover about 4 miles, but you get improved foraging and you're able to use stealth. So if there's particular areas you want to stealth through or something like that, that's just something you'll have to choose to do at that time.
Okay, cool.
So a fast pace makes it harder to spot ambushes or items of interest and prevents you from foraging, while a slow pace allows you to travel stealthily enough to surprise or sneak past creatures that you encounter and improve your chances of successful foraging for food and water. Since you guys are going to Slubadop, which is the closest area, right now that's about 8 days worth of travel at a normal pace. If you travel fast, we can reduce it by about 2 days. If you are traveling slow, it increases the time it takes by about 2 days. So just something to kind of keep in mind. And there may be days where you don't want to travel at all, but you want to rest a whole day and work on whatever it is you're working on. That's absolutely okay too. Just letting you know that those are some of the things to keep in mind. Also, because of the Underdark, illumination is going to vary. So it's just going to be a day by day basis whether or not you guys find good lighting or if you're going to have to provide light for yourselves. And then finally, what was the last thing? Oh, yeah. Marching order. A marching order is going to be pretty important as we go through this. So I would like you guys to come up with what you think your marching order will be, single file and side by side, like two wide, because it will vary where you're going through and what you're exploring. Some places are going to be narrower, so they require single file, like here, for instance. Whereas other places you can go side by side, like here, and some places are really big, like here, where you can just kind of do whatever order you want. So just something to keep in mind, which you want your marching order to be.
I will say, I probably would be a good idea for me to be up front, simply because of the decent perception and dark vision.
That's fine.
I'm probably best off in the middle since I'm a spellcaster, and that would allow me to best
Yeah.
react to threats on both sides.
Yeah, I can be in like middle or back. Yeah. I mean, I'm
I would
assuming
also-
there's these
ahead.
extras we have to account for as well. So
Yeah, I was gonna say Tyler did mention, while he does have dark vision and can give dark vision to other people, he also has the light cantrip.
Mhm.
So we have an unlimited supply of light if we need it.
That'll be good. While the Underdark is alien, is by no means barren, so you're very likely to find stuff that you guys can use for torches and stuff like that along the way as well, if you so need. Okay. So all that said, now we're done with the training ground. Time to get started. All right. So, like I said, you guys travel westward about a day. I'm going to assume you guys are probably going at a normal pace because even though you're fleeing from the area, there's a lot of like getting familiar with traveling. And you guys can set your pace later or for each additional day. So it's getting close to the end of the day, getting ready to camp. Go ahead and roll me some survival checks. Rolls. Oh yeah, you guys can find plenty of food for everybody, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, nice. You're an outlander.
I make useful.
Oh, between a ranger and a druid with outlander, I think we're good.
Also, I can just be like, well, bam, good berries.
Yeah, I did end up taking, or just as a side note, once we do actually rest and I have my spells all of a sudden, I do have Long Strider and Jump, just because I felt those were probably the most useful spells I could get.
See, I'll be
Right,
picking
fine.
up my total spell list at level 2 will be Burning Hands, Create or Destroy Water, Cure Wounds, Entangle, Fairy Fire, Good Berry, and Healing Word.
Nice.
I do have Purify Food and Drink, which should help a little bit. So
Yeah, that will be helpful too. All right, so with your rolls, And with the help of your compatriots, you guys actually do find enough food and water. You come across what's known as a barrel stalk, which is a large cask-shaped fungus that you guys can tap and drain a fresh water stored within. So each barrel stock gives you guys 1d4 plus 4 gallons of water and yields 1d6 plus 4 pounds of food. So you guys come across like a little grove of some barrel stock, and you're able to get the food you need for the night, food and water.
Do we have water skins?
So what?
I don't think we managed to steal any off of the dude bros.
No, I don't think we took any supplies.
Oof. That'll be the first thing we'll have to try and figure out.
Yeah, none of the dudes we murdered had water skins.
It's CAC.
That's completely
You-
similar.
You live.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
hey
did.
man.
I just somehow I just completely forgot about this. So my apologies.
No, that's all right, man.
So what's up for tonight?
We're wandering through the Underdark at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing.
So to give you a recap, they jumped down into the water and GTFO'd from Velkenvelv. Almost had an encounter with the demon, but they waited and it ran away, or went back to the fight. So,
Oh, okay.
you guys are headed toward Slubadop at the suggestion of Shushar, who is your NPC that you have control of,
hmm
because it's kind of on the way to everything else that they may want to get to. Other places that were suggested were like the Neverlight Grove, Gracklestew, which is a Dwergar city, and Blingdenstone, which is a Sverfneblin city. Jim Jar happens to believe that Blingdenstone is the best way to get back to the surface, whereas Bupido would rather go to Gracklestew, and Tapsley and Turvey would rather not go to Blingdenstone, so they'd be happy to go anywhere else. So those are some of the ins and outs. And Stool offered Neverlight Grove as a sanctuary, which the Drow prisoner you guys had with you also wanted to take advantage of. So,
All right.
so there's a lot of options there, but right now the goal is to get to Slubadop and to the Dark Lake, which will get you to basically anywhere else. I did share a overlook map with you guys. It might be in your handouts, but you can kind of look at. The Dark Lake is pretty obvious, and you can kind of see these different cities and stuff around it. So
Okay, yeah, I see it.
anyway, so they're foraging currently, and they found the food they need. So it is evening. You guys are ready for camp. So if there's any kind of crafting of water skins you want to do or something like that, I would think that you could use some of the casing or the rind of the barrel stock to kind of create you like a cup or something for your water purposes, at least for now. Or if you want to scavenge for other items, we can kind of look for that too.
Oh. The only thing I can really think of is try and find something to make a staff out of.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Well,
But-
roll me a D100.
The stuff that we're
Like finding along the way, kind of.
There's a variety of fungi in the Underdark. Some of it's edible, some of it's poisonous, some of it's whatever. Various things. All right, with that roll, amid all the barrel stock fungi that you found,
Mhm.
there's also some zerkwood. It's a very common type of mushroom. Zerkwood is a massive
Ooh.
mushroom that can reach a height of 30 to 40 feet. Its large grain-like spores are edible and nutritionally equivalent to 1d4 plus 4 pounds of food. But zerkwood is more important for its hard and woody stalks. So if you guys remember, the chests and beds and doors and stuff from Velkenvelv are made out of zerkwood.
okay.
So zerkwood is one of the few resources of like timber basically in Underdark, and it can be used to make a variety of furniture, containers, etc. So
Gotcha.
you could probably
I
use
will-
that to create a staff out of it.
Yeah, I will get to work on that. I figure our monk friend could use it.
Woo.
So that's pretty much all I do for that kid. I'd assume
What was it that you were saying we could use to make water skins out of, or water containers out of?
Maybe the skin of the barrel stalks that you guys are pulling the water out of, but you might be able to make something out of Zerkwood too. Some kind of canteen or
Our
something if
barrel-
you craft it.
Our barrel stalks and other fungi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Fungus among us.
Indeed. See here. Oh. Thought that we could try to do, or thought we could try to make like those bamboo canteens.
I mean, I'm assuming you guys can fashion it with enough time and effort.
Yeah. Silver's pretty good at survival. He could probably throw together something like that.
Yeah, and most of these fungi, like they probably have ways to just harvest it straight up, you know. So
All right. Well, Filbert will craft as many of those as he's able.
I don't know, like how'd that work? And is there a time limit for that, or
I'm not sure.
for what?
like just creating, like when you're crafting anything? By
Do you happen to have Xanathars? It has some pretty. It has the better set of rules for crafting. So I might have mine on hand. 1 second. I have no
No.
idea where it's at. No, never mind.
yeah, I want to say you guys can, as a group, can make enough for yourselves, so I'm not gonna worry about the water skin specifically, but it will be important to know for like the staff you're working on, any other like major crafting stuff you want to work on. And as a reminder, you guys did get enough to level up, so this will be the rest that gives you that level. So you should all be level 2 at this point.
Huzzah.
Awesome.
Yay.
So, the cunning artisan feature of my race
Mhm.
says as part of the short rest I can make. It does include plants, and it says a shield, a club, a javelin, or 1d4 darts or blowgun needles. So, and all that I have to have is a blade, which I have is a short sword.
Right.
Nice.
So I can at least make. I assume if I can make a javelin, I can make a staff. It's up to you though.
Yeah,
Anyone
no, I think
has
we
a-
discussed that you could easily make a staff because it's just a javelin without the spearhead.
Okay, so that's what I do. It takes my entire time at the short rest, so I don't do anything else.
But this is a long rest, so
Also,
yeah, you
long
should be
rest.
good.
Oh, then definitely have plenty of time to do that
Yeah.
and sleep.
If anyone has a jug or jug-like item, I could make an alchemy jug out of it.
Ooh.
Yep.
And we could probably make a. If we're gonna be making some sort of canteen, we could probably make a jug.
Yeah, just one stalk of Zerkwood would be way more than sufficient to get the supplies you need to make a canteen or your jug or
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
I mean, again, you'd have to fashion it, but I would imagine you guys could do that, especially with all the help you've got with the other prisoners and stuff. Like they can make their own to some degree.
Yeah, I
So-
would assume.
Yeah.
May not be the best stuff in the world, but it's passable. It'll keep us alive.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to. So. Okay. So, you guys are doing that. The night passes. Or maybe it's the middle of the day. You don't know. It's the Underdark. But 8 hour, a rest passes. You guys do
Yeah.
a long rest.
Time passes.
Right. And you consider it the next day. when you awake, Shushar is already like packing up what little they have. It's kind of encouraging people to go, to get moving, because while you did escape the drow, they're probably not far behind if they were able to get out of the issue with the demons, and better not to risk it. So they're still too close for comfort, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, what kind of pace do you guys want to take today?
Medium pace is probably okay.
Yeah, medium.
Normal.
Yeah, but just because we don't
I
know
mean,
where we're at,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
rushing into something would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like none of the tag-alongs know anything about like a place we could like lose them potentially, or well, no,
I
we
mean,
wouldn't even want them to pass us up because. But yeah,
yeah.
I think medium is probably the best option.
Normal pace. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So just to give you an idea, as far as being pursued by the drow,
Uh-huh.
there is basically an invisible counter that I have to keep track of. Right now, you guys are in the middle. So depending on what you do, it'll go down or it'll go up. When it reaches up to a certain point, you guys will encounter drow. Otherwise, and I'll let you know, but I don't want to let you know like where you're at exactly. I just let you know you're in the middle.
Anyone have trap making?
I mean, wouldn't that technically fall under survival?
Oh.
Maybe. Anyway, to explain the travel pace a little bit, Sam. The Underdark is a twisted chart of tunnels and all that stuff, so you can only cover so many miles a day. You can travel at different paces. If you take a fast pace, you can travel about 8 miles a day, but you lose on your passive perception score. You lose 5 points to that, so it's easier to be ambushed.
Okay.
And you're not able to forage for any supplies.
All
Which
right.
you may not need to forage every day. Like if you guys do well enough in your survival checks, like today, like this last night, they got 22, 25, and 14. That was enough. Like you may not need to actually forage the next day, for instance. It's just something to keep in mind.
Okay.
Normal pace, you don't lose anything, but you don't gain anything. You go about 6 miles a day. And then slow pace, you go 4 miles a day, but you get improved foraging, which means you'll find more, and you're able to use stealth. So you might be able to bypass enemies that you would normally encounter, or vice versa. So you just kind of have to measure it out at what pace you want to go. Then, of course, you can always choose to stay where you're at too for the day for whatever reason. Maybe you need the downtime to create something, or do whatever. So all that to say, that's what it is.
Okay. Yeah, medium sounds good.
All right. Okay. I got an angry baby. Let me pull up my page. Where did it go? Ah.
So, do we want 8 gallons of fresh water or 4 gallons of beer? I think it's a toss up.
Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. All right, so you guys are traveling through the Underdark, the twisting and harrowing, and just all around fun. Having a grand old time. And as you go, where did you go? Oh, there you are. You grab them. Right there. There we go. As you guys are traveling about halfway through the day, or at least that's what you think. Oh, I lost a couple of my people. There we go. You move these guys over here. I'm going to make you guys responsible for your prisoner friends. So.
Okay.
But anyway, about halfway through the day, you guys come across. You're starting to see these ruins pull up. Dilapidated buildings, or what you think are buildings. And maybe towers, parapets. You don't really know if this was a fortress at one point that was built up. You don't know if it was maybe a temple. All you know is it's in ruins. And fortunately, I think, let me double check myself here. Oh no, unfortunately, there's no source of light. So if Iliad is with you guys casting light, then that will be the only source of light you have.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up a few like stones here or there, but
Okay.
because
Hey.
I can actually like basically cause them to create like a little bit of light. So
Okay. Gotcha.
Hey Gavin, in case you're curious, here's the rules for making traps.
Oh, okay.
Righty. And in these ruins, as you approach, you get into this larger section that I've got you guys in right now. And there's an individual. I think he's in Orig. Let me double check that. I want to say he's in Orog. Sorry, I was looking right at it and immediately forgot as soon as I got done looking at it. Because I'm awesome. Because of who I am as a person.
Worries.
Yes, he's an Orog. And he looks like this.
Oh, okay. Blurg.
Blurg. Yeah. So he happens to be examining some stairs that look like they've collapsed. And he's got like a small. Well, no, he's got dark vision, so he doesn't have anything on. But so you just kind of see him like overlooking these steps. He is dressed in fairly well like put together clothing, and he has not noticed you yet. But you guys are also like way down here. He's very entranced by what he's looking at.
Okay. Ooh, look. There's a person over there. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I wonder if he's chill.
We could go say hello and find out.
I apologize. Oh, what race did you say it was?
This is not right.
Orog?
Every card that you pick.
Alright. I will. Whoever does decide to go up and talk to him, I will follow at a distance, and I'll roll stealth to hide, just in case.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather not be caught in the middle of it with a bunch of us.
Okay. Just well, you guys at the distance you're at, then you're not gonna see much. So, you guys get a little closer though. Go ahead and roll a perception check. So who's going up to approach him?
Or well.
Filbert
By
is?
the way, Gavin, did your character give Filbert the staff he was making?
Yes, I did.
Yay. Okay, good.
because basically he'll just say he's seen things. I've seen things like this. Things you do, and hands you the staff.
Ooh. Silver would have been very delighted.
This is not how he's dressed, but this is just to give you an idea of like what Orogs really look like.
Okay.
So
They're big.
he is not in that plate mail. He's like in robes.
Clothing.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in like robes, and
They kind of look like Underdark orc.
that's
think that
kind
is
of
what they are,
that's
yeah.
kind of what they are. Yeah.
Neat. Okie doke.
It's like an orc scholar.
One could reason that might be what.
Possibly.
Maybe so.
Does it look like he has a lot of supplies on it?
He does. I mean, like he doesn't have like a bunch of traveling supplies on him or anything. He might have a
Yeah.
messenger bag, and the bag looks like it might be full, but you don't know of what. If you had to guess based off his attire, maybe like parchment or quills, scholastic
Okay.
things.
Yeah.
But you're not really sure.
Right.
Okay. Well, Silver will start moving up. When he gets to back to Hero, call to Hello.
Huh? And he like turns around. Oh,
Silver
you're
face.
different. Not used to
Hello.
seeing something like you here. What
An
are
under
you?
turtle?
Yeah.
Ooh. I am a turtle. My name is Filbert.
Nice to meet you, Filbert. I'm Blorg.
Nice to meet you, Blorg. Do you happen to know where we are?
Why, these are the ruins of an ancient city. I am trying to learn a little bit more about it myself.
Oh. Well. Have you found out anything interesting?
Why, yes, I've found that these stairs used to go down further into the Underdark. Unfortunately, they are collapsed. I was hoping to find some alternative route.
Oh, well, that's quite a shame.
Yes. If my friend was here with me, I'm sure he'd be able to find a way.
Oh,
Skris is
who's
quite
your
a
friend?
smart person.
What was that?
He said Skris is a smart person.
Oh. Dear. Did anyone else come up with Filbert, or is it just Filbert?
I think it's just Filbert.
Well,
Yeah, I was waiting to see how he reacted.
yeah, I kind
Okay.
of was following from a distance, trying to keep an eye on you.
If you are falling from a distance, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Well, Filbert would call back.
I horribly
Ooh.
fail at it. Rolling that
Filbert.
one.
Oh
Womp womp.
You like tripped over some like pottery.
Let
And then
me
a
see.
Filbert would just look back and call. It's okay. I think he's friendly.
Of course I'm friendly. You can tell your lizard friend that I'm not going to hurt you.
I'm a man of science.
We recently escaped some drought, so you have to forgive us for being a little cautious.
Oh, you must be coming from Velkenveld then. Yeah, that's a
I
bad
think
place.
so.
That's a bad place.
So,
Well, we're hoping to find our way over. Pull up that map again. We're hoping to find our way over to the Dark Lake.
Oh well, you're on the right path. Just keep going this way, and he gives you incredibly detailed instructions on like what paths to take. He's like,
Ooh.
you're still 7 days or so out from here, but yeah, if you just follow that path, you should be able to make it right through the Dark Lake. Even Slubadop should be right over there.
Ooh. Filbert takes notes.
Which Shushar is
Well,
excited to hear that Slubadop is, within a week's travel.
rather, Filbert looks like he wants to take notes, but he can't because he has nothing to write with.
Oh my.
Hmm.
Look,
What?
I happen to have a spare parchment or two. It's not much, but he pulls out a couple of rolled up papers and
Ooh,
hands them to
I
Filbert. I don't know
appreciate
what
it.
you'll carry these in, but at least you can take notes now. And it's as one scholar to another.
Ooh, that's very appreciated. Maybe I'll be able to take some maps, though I don't have any of my tools.
Oh, good luck, my friend. The Underdark is a hard place to map. Yes, hard place to map.
Yes. Trying to research a route through it was quite difficult.
Mm. Yes. And he kind of zones out and goes back to looking at the steps. I really wish I
Mhm.
knew what was below this.
Is there a roll I can make to see if I can find a way around those stairs that he's having trouble with?
Sure. Perception.
It's bad. Probably not with a 10.
Yeah, you're about as stumped as he is. Man, those steps are just really
They're something.
collapsed, man.
Dude, these steps, man. There's patterns in the stairs.
Whoa.
Journey. I'd also like to try and see if I can't find something myself.
Okay.
I'm basically doing the same thing he is, but if you want me to roll something different, I'm fine with that.
No, yeah, perception's fine. Okay, that's good. Okay. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me. $93. That's kind of perfect. Okay. You don't really find a way into wherever those steps led down to. It's just way beyond collapse. It's not just like a couple of rocks into the empty way. Like as you kind of poke through and see, it goes down further and further. So whatever collapsed that tunnel, you'd have to do some major excavation to get out. However, on the way back up the steps as far as you can go, basically, you like a glint of something catches your eye, and you find an ornate pewter tankard made without a bottom. And it has I don't know, there's just something about it that seems intriguing.
I'll bring it up to our new friend here. Show it to him.
Tankard. Why would they do it without a bottom, though? Very interesting.
Strange.
Yes. And he takes out one of his water skins and pours some water into the tankard, but the water doesn't come out the bottom.
Hmm.
And when he looks into it, the water's just gone. But where did it go? And
I'll
then
ask. I was gonna ask for it back and see what happens if you dump it out.
Okay, so he hands it back to you, and I guess you turn it over.
Mhm.
The water pours right out.
Ooh. I need
Oh.
this.
Let's see. So, but it's the same amount of water.
Yeah, yeah, it's not
Okay,
extra in
okay.
any case. Yeah,
Okay, so it's a like pitcher of holding.
possibly. You're not really sure.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
possibly. But
a pewter tanker with no bottom. Like you can look through it.
It's a bottomless mug.
It is. Like you could put your, but you could literally put your hand through it. Like if you were to put your hand through the bottom, for instance, your hand would show up at the top. So there's like no explanation as to why the liquid doesn't fall through all the way.
Interesting.
This will be useful.
So yeah,
I hate the fact that none of us have bags or anything.
well, not yet. No.
No, but we do have enough rope. You can kind of just tie it off to my ass.
yeah, you guys do
Yeah.
have a lot of rope, and you do have
Yeah.
like chain and some of this other stuff too. So you might be able to fashion some of that material you found
Oh,
to
I would definitely
hold.
basically use. I would definitely use one of the ropes as basically a belt to tie stuff off with.
Oh, I'll
Gotcha.
be right back.
Is there anything else you guys are gonna want to do with Blorg here, or
No, I'm not too worried about him.
I'll actually ask him. Have anything he might be willing to trade?
possibly? Depends. What do you
Um,
need, and what do you want?
I wouldn't mind. Vaz just kind of looks at him. I need a knife.
Hmm. I see if he has a knife.
You need a you need a knife.
Going through all of the random crap tied to his ass. Arctis
Do we have
pulls
daggers?
out one of the. Yeah, we have
picked
10
up,
daggers.
Yeah, we picked up a shitload of them.
Oh, I forgot we had daggers. Well, damn. I think I
Do you mean like one of these?
And a bunch of hand crossbows as well. But
Yeah, this is why I said it's important you guys keep track of that because I will forget as I did this time.
Well, more specifically, I'm looking for not a dagger but an actual knife. The
like,
reason,
like a skinning knife.
That
kind
way
of
we're not-
knife, Or...
yeah, skinning knife basically is what I'm looking for.
Okay, that makes more sense. I'm like, dude, we got.
Yeah, I'm not
we
looking
got
for a
daggers
weapon.
for days.
I'm looking for something that I'm not gonna ruin a weapon making stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
He's like, I don't have any like knife. He keeps a dagger on him. He's like, I keep this dagger just in case, but
That's fine. I basically I kind of just walk away from him. Like, okay, well, then you don't have what I want.
So sorry.
Vaz is very simple.
There are a lot of merchants that travel through the Underdark. Perhaps you can find one there. And Shushar
As
kind of speaks up too. He's like, "Oh yes, in Slubadop, you'll definitely find the knife you're looking for."
yes, plenty of knives in Slubadop.
Yeah, I mean,
A
among other
visit.
things, it is a town, like so.
Yeah,
The town of crazy fish people.
yeah, with knives.
It sounds so inviting.
Look, let's be honest. If knives are the only thing they're wielding, you're in good shape.
True.
True.
Depends on how many.
True.
Also true.
Because I'd rather not be chased out of town by like 50 knife wielding fish people.
Right.
Yeah.
Just Murloc noises.
Pretty much. If y'all can hear me eating, just let me know. I'm trying to make sure y'all
Oh, you're
can.
good.
You're fine.
Ironically, I got I found a token for my fire elemental.
Oh,
I
good.
went with Will Ragnaros.
Nice.
Somehow it has a fly speed.
Nice.
I assumed they were always like. I also assumed they were just like little will-o-wisps or something.
You actually determine what it looks like.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Anything else?
Alrighty. Nope. I guess this person doesn't really need anything from us.
No, he's just happens to be exploring the ruins. You just came across some random NPC.
Okie doke.
Neat.
Kill him and eat his flesh.
Alrighty.
Yo.
Well, Filbert,
Survival
After-
situation. Fine.
after taking down notes on on the directions he gave, just kind of looked at the rest of the party. Well, now we have a better idea of where we're going.
This is good.
Thank you very much, Blurg.
Yes, this is my pleasure. My pleasure. Hey, if you happen to see any of my other friends, we're known as the Society of Brilliance, and I'm sure they'd be more than happy to help you. I'll be sure to pass the message.
Oh, of course. We'll let them know that we saw you. Right? I guess we continue on.
Dude, onwards.
Okay. Remind me of your guys' marching order. Or I know Vaz is up front, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd probably be a little bit further out front than the light, so I can stay somewhat hidden.
Yeah.
Arctis is still vaguely in the middle.
And Filbert
I
is
would
too,
just-
right? Vaguely in the middle.
What was that?
What's your marching order?
No. Who else was vaguely in the middle?
I was asking if you're vaguely in the middle.
Everybody else,
Oh, okay.
basically.
Filbert would actually probably kind of be near the back, still within the light, of course.
Okay.
Alright. And I would assume Iliad would probably be in the middle, since... Actually, I don't even know if Iliad's a male or a female. I just realized that.
Assuming Stool isn't like a master scout or something.
And
I
he's a
mean,
child.
you got his stats. You know exactly what he can
Oh,
do.
actually, he does have blind sight.
Well,
That is
considering he has no
useful.
eyes, that makes sense.
So why don't we
Yeah.
have him run up with the
What's
the scout up front?
What's his stealth though?
Uh,
I-
not listed.
Yeah, Topsy and
Stealth
Turvy would
probably
probably be
just-
up here with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then Stool will just stay in the middle. Then he'll
Okay.
blindside around the middle.
Shushar
Stool
will
is-
probably also just be hanging out in the middle.
Stool is welcome to ride on the centaur's back.
Okay.
He's in charge of making sure nothing falls off of my ass.
Yeah. So you're moving along. The rest of the day doesn't really no major issues. Like the most exciting thing you did was come across these ruins and found a bottomless pewter mug.
Neat.
Yeah, we're gonna test see how much water that'll hold eventually.
Eventually, yes.
Okay.
Maybe we can just
Um,
throw it in the dark lake and see what happens.
Where'd the
Drains the
lake
lake.
go?
Oops.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, but then later that becomes super useful item. You just turn it over and run like hell.
Um. So yeah, you guys travel. No other problems. You are getting ready to end the day. I know there's an item that determines how much food you need per creature, but I don't remember what the actual foraging like results are.
I mean, I can bypass most of that by just casting Goodberry, which feeds 10 of us,
Yeah.
and then we only have to worry about 4 others.
Okay. Well then, yeah. Any
I'm-
good survival check should cover you then. But yeah, I'm gonna say that you guys probably need to
Make,
run that at least for water, if nothing else.
well, I've got 8 gallons.
Oh, do
And
you?
I can create or destroy water
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, well then you guys don't have to forage at all ever. Is what it says.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a 12. Woo!
Yeah, I mean that's what it sounds like to me. If you both can create, like I know you can create Goodberry, which gives you basically the it's the equivalent of eating a full day's worth of food. Like you're satisfied for the whole day.
Yeah.
And I think it also gives like 5 hit points or something.
It gives
Or is it
1 hit point.
1?
Yeah. Up to 10 berries appear in your hand and are infused with magic for the duration. A creature can use its action to eat 1 berry. Eating a berry restores 1 hit point, and the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do actually have to find berries, though, I believe.
Nope, they just appear.
Oh, they changed that? Wow.
I
Alright.
need to have material component or my druidic focus, which I harvested out of some dude's leg.
Okay.
Right.
So I
Wow.
literally like tap my hand I'm like bam with
Yeah. So
somebody's
I'm also
fucking
with these
femur.
survival checks, I'm making the assumption that people who need components are able to find some of those components or the equivalent thereof. Because I
Yeah.
really don't want us to get bogged down by not having components. I know that would make the game probably more interesting, but it's also a lot more to keep track of. And there's
Mhm.
already a lot going on.
Yeah.
So,
Unless it's like some super rare or valuable component.
yeah, like if it's for Wish, okay, I want to require you to
Yeah.
have components. But for your like,
no,
I
this-
mean, the spell
is
focuses
like-
and the component pouches, they're literally there for like your everyday spells, which is
Yeah,
what we got right now.
in this
Well,
particular case, it just says I need a sprig of mistletoe, which in this particular instance would be where the spell focus comes in.
Yeah.
But some of the spells are pretty easy to find. Stuff like mage armor, for example, is just a strip of leather.
Right.
Mhm.
So I'm just not.
And
I'm
that's
not gonna stress about it. I mean, you probably could have found strips of leather in the ruins while people were running about.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
as an example, I don't know if you did or not. I'm just saying, like, that's why I'm not worried about it.
Okie doke.
As a
Okay.
side note,
Yeah, go
oh,
ahead.
go ahead.
Go-
No,
no,
I
go
was
ahead.
just no, I was just gonna mention that my favorite stupid thing about the spells is detect thoughts. Material component is a penny.
Yeah, a penny for your thoughts. Yeah,
Exactly.
That's very good.
it is not lost on me.
And I was
Alright.
like, when I first noticed, I was like, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, it is. That's why the wild magic table is really good too. So,
All right.
okay. So another night passes. Now you're day 2, basically into this this journey. You're well into the Underdark. Sorry, I got a text message. Give me a second.
All right.
You're good.
Also, if there's anything that needs to be cooked, I can have my fire elemental up for about like 15 hours a day.
Nice. Very handy.
All I can see is already familiar with Dead Cells.
No.
It's a video game. I have to find it. I'll post the video for it. It just reminds me of the main character's head's made out of fire. At one point, one of the NPCs is frying a fish on his head. It's just all I can think of.
Oh, using one of the pieces of paper and some charcoal, could Filbert try to make a rough map of out of the directions that Blurg gave them?
Yeah. You can definitely make a bit of a rough draft of where you guys have come so far. Go ahead and make a, what is it, cartography profession or whatever.
Yeah,
that what you
hang
got?
on. I think it's well. I think you usually like you add cartographer, the bonus from cartographer's tools to something. I think it was
Probably wisdom.
It's probably what you would do is either intelligence or wisdom,
Yeah,
and
in
then
this,
proficiency bonus if you're proficient
yeah,
with it.
in this case, I would say it's a wisdom check, and then you add your proficiency bonus. So that would be because he basically gave you like a makeshift cartographer tool by giving you the paper
Mhm.
and something to write
Yeah,
with.
if
So
you
Let's see
if you
here.
scroll down, you'll see proficiencies, and
Oh,
you should have
hang on.
cartographer's tools down there,
Let's see here.
and you can straight up click those.
Let's see here. They do actually have from Xanathar's. It actually has here.
but it'd probably be whatever your wisdom modifier is plus 2, which is your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay. The official rules just say, while traveling, you can draw a map as you go, in addition to engaging in other activities.
Right. Which is why
But
but
yeah,
you're
for
trying to go
this,
off of directions, which is why I'm getting you to
yeah.
roll the
All right,
check.
so wisdom plus my cartography
Yeah.
modifier.
Yep.
Double check something. Okay, let's do Hawk.
And go ahead and roll it at advantage for me because I'm assuming you're talking to Blork while you're doing it. So
Okay, well that's a 19, so it's gonna be hard to beat that. Yeah, so a 19 plus 2 would be a 21.
okay,
Or wait,
yeah. So
hang on. No, 19 plus 4, excuse me, because of the wisdom as well.
right.
So
So
yeah.
23.
23. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's more than sufficient, especially with his help. Like you start kind of jotting out the basic directions, and he's like, "No, the tunnel's more like this," and like it just kind of back and forth. And you're able to map out a rough pathway.
Okay.
Now he does. He's like, as a reminder, the Underdark has a tendency to change, so no guarantee that this is going to be the best route by the time you get there. But this is the most recent time I've been through. It was a good open passage. So
Alrighty. Awesome.
alrighty. Anything else?
I think that pretty much sums up our stuff.
Yeah. Do we need to roll survival for like finding food for the people who can't get a good berry?
Well, that's what Arctis had rolled for.
Okay.
And
Alrighty.
then in the middle of him rolling for that, we had discovered that you guys can literally create food.
Well, you can create food for 10 people.
Right.
Well, we've got
Well,
14. I
Arctis has
believe.
a thing that I linked earlier. Let me drop it again.
Oh, okay.
To create food for an extra 5 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Neat.
In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So as long as you pass that DC, which you did with that survival, because I'm going to say there are probably going to be times when you go through and you're not going to find much, that you're able to get what you need for those 5. So you guys are good to go.
Cool.
Well, good. That'll be one less thing to like stress out about trying to manage. Okay. Now the night passes. You move on. So day 3, I think is what we're on right now. There is no yeah, it's kind of arduous. There's a lot of tight spots, ins and outs. But you do come across a really cool looking waterfall at one point. nothing really of interest. It just was pretty. But it's pretty dark. So outside of whoever's providing light, that's all you can.
Well, how close can we get to that waterfall?
You can get right up on it.
Cool. I stick the mug underneath it for a minute.
Okay. Forgot about the mug already.
I have
Uh,
not.
Yeah. So
Having extra water would just be useful.
yeah. So the mug does have a limit. It's not a limitless mug.
Well, I
Okay.
figured that.
So
Not
you
actually bottomless.
right. So you shove your hand like into the waterfall and it fills up. And as you pull it back out, you can kind of almost like you can't see the water per se, but you can see it like spilling over the edges. I'm
Oh,
assuming you
oh.
still turn it over to see how much empties out.
Well, yeah, because then I could just refill it. I mean, why not?
Yeah. The amount that it spills out seems to be about double the size of the actual mug. So
Oh, okay.
if it was like a pint-sized mug, then you'd get a quart.
2 pints.
2 pints.
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly.
We'll just go 2 pints and move on.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
2
it's
pints is
not
still 2 pints of water.
right. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's not massive,
Mhm.
but it's a good tabletop item for conversation
Yeah.
and extra water and
Mm-hmm.
so
Some dwarf's beer mug.
yeah. It may have been at one point. You don't really know. It could have belonged to a Dwergar. We don't know.
He's an alcoholic. That's all I know.
Right. He was like, nobody steal this cup. It's got no bottom to it. Fools.
Anyways,
Yeah. And so days 4, 5, and 6, you guys it's quiet, eerily quiet. Occasionally you hear the like distant rumbling. You're not sure what it's from. And the caves have like this bit of an echo. Occasionally you hear drips of water. Or other places it's like really muggy and just uncomfortable. But in general, it's pretty quiet.
Quiet is good.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I'm assuming you guys are going at a normal pace for each of these days.
Yeah.
Too. Okay.
Yeah.
So, at one point you guys come across this lack of a better expression, a field of some firestalk, which are the phosphorescent glowing fungi.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
Yeah.
Filbert would probably grab one of those so he could have his own light source
Okay.
as well.
If you cut it off, it only lasts for a few hours before it fades. I mean, it'll last you the rest of the day, so to speak, but it's
Okay.
not a permanent solution.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then we get to day 7. Yeah. All right. So day 7, you guys are traveling, and okay, yeah. You come across a tall cliff. Let me find that information. I need so much to keep track of. Where did it go? There it is. All right, so you guys enter into this cave system, and you find a cliff that is didn't roll for it before. Where's my D4? Tried to have this all rolled up beforehand, but there we go. It is 60 feet tall. So you come across a cliff that is 60 feet high. That's blocking your path. That Blorg had given you directions through. But as you guys are trying to figure out how to get beyond this point, and as you guys are mulling it over, you remember that Blorg mentioned that there's a ladder at the top of the cliff. Now, this ladder has somehow been rolled up, so maybe whoever went through this way climbed up the cliff and rolled up the ladder. So there's that.
Okay. Do we need to get to the bottom of the cliff?
You're at the bottom.
We're-
The
yeah, we
ladder's
need
Oh,
to
we
get
are
to the
at.
top.
cliff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
For you to
okay, I
continue
see.
on,
Yeah, we need to
ideally
get to
it
the
would
cliff,
be to
yeah.
climb up this cliff and keep going.
Okay. How tall is the cliff?
It's 60 feet up.
60 feet. Can we see the ladder or
Yeah, you can kind of see it coiled up at the top.
I know what the ladder's made out of from down here.
Rope. It's just a standard rope ladder.
Okay, yeah. But using the fire elemental to nudge it over is probably a bad idea then.
Probably.
Probably. One of us is gonna have to climb up there.
Is anyone particularly good at climbing?
what is climb in this one?
It'd be
Athletics.
Athletics.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be an athletics check.
But I am not.
Filbert
great
would
at
be.
that.
Honestly, Filbert would probably be pretty decent because climbing halves your movement speed, but Filbert has a 40 move speed, so he'd be able to get up a bit faster than most of the party.
Someone could throw me halfway. I can use mage hand.
Buddy, you should mention that.
Uh-huh.
My fire elemental can teleport something 15 feet per turn.
Something?
The spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it teleport up to 15 feet to unoccupied spaces you can see.
Yeah,
Huh.
but I would
But-
fall within that turn though. Unless there are like spots to stand halfway up.
And
or,
how
like,
much?
part of the way up?
How far do you fall in a turn?
Assume the whole
Like,
way.
yeah, like 60 feet minimum.
Okay, all right.
So, he would fall pretty much
Yeah, like-
immediately.
Unless
Okay.
there were like ledges to stand on at different intervals. But
I'm going to move
Which
you
I-
guys to one of our cave maps that we will use a lot of.
alright.
Okie doke.
Sweet.
Oh.
The ladder is not here. Okay, so just pretend like the rest of this is
Cliff.
non-existent for now.
Okay.
The ladder is where this green glowing straight to the north is. Can you guys see that?
Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right in that area.
Okay.
Okay, so this is like a sheer cliff face, like no like obvious ledges, anything like that.
Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
There are a few ledges that might help you along the way, but nothing substantial.
Okay.
Not that you can see, at least.
Farber got a 16 perception, if that makes any difference. He sees
It
anything
doesn't.
more. Okay.
Is there a ledge about 15 feet up?
Arctis pulls out a crossbow and starts working with some of the rope. He ties the rope off to the crossbow. Like, any of you want to like unstring this and try to fling it at the ladder?
Uh, Voz will actually look at it and yeah, try and do basically that. Are you talking about like shooting at the ladder itself, or shooting the rope up there to climb up to the ladder?
No. Throwing the crossbow to hook the ladder and pull it over.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
makeshift.
Gotcha, makeshift grappling hook.
Grappling hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Could work. Could work.
This is when we find out the ladder's not actually secured up there.
Or that it is.
Yeah, the worst part. Well, then we now have a. We could probably get one of the lighter of our companions to get up there and throw it down. If that is
Yeah.
the case.
Well, let's find out.
Really wish I had taken rope of climbing right now.
Well,
Yeah, the problem is it would have been, with the rest of our gear. Or you mean for making for a
I can infuse an item to become a rope of climbing.
okay, nice.
yeah, that's always a good thing to have.
Yeah, there were other things though.
Oh, I'm aware. Like Artificer is one of my favorite ones.
Mm.
There's plenty of good stuff in there. I'm trying to look through. Trying to see if my class has anything that might be of use for this situation. You'd think Ranger might.
Spider climb.
Man, I wish we definitely wish we had some spider climb. That'd be very
Oh, shit,
useful.
I forgot. I have wild shape.
Oh.
Oh,
Can't you turn into a spider? Ooh,
Or a
also,
bird.
I don't know.
I could try and see if I can convince Hamir to do it.
Who?
My spider.
His spider
Oh
friend.
yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
If he's
a
big
tr-
enough to.
he's tiny. That's up to the DM on that.
Yeah.
Yes,
But he
I
does.
can turn into a spider.
He does have a climb speed of 20 feet. So,
Well, he could climb
doesn't
the
need-
wall for sure.
oh, definitely.
Yeah, but the question would be whether he's big enough to actually do anything once he got up to the top.
This is true.
But
If
if
two spiders do it, that's the real question.
Now, are you a spider or a larger spider?
Just a spider.
Oof, so that's tiny beast as well.
But
Yeah.
I mean, you could always just change back once you got to the top.
Yeah.
That would definitely be a useful or a good use of it for today, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just
'Cause-
fucking.
I mean, there wouldn't be a whole lot of other use to get out of being a spider.
Yeah.
Sneaking.
Yeah. Sneaking and
That's-
spying on people, but
I was gonna say I've
This
got
is
better stuff for that, like rat or
Mhm.
cat.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking spider climb my happy ass up there.
Sounds good.
I assume the ladder's actually secured to something up here, and I don't need to go and figure out how to tie it off to something.
That is correct. So
Yep,
you're
uh,
literally climbing up there.
And then I revert back and kind of nudge the ladder over the side.
Okay. And because you turned into a spider, those have climbing speed, so that's not a big deal.
Correct.
Yeah.
Specific stats for spider: AC 12, hit points 1, speed 20, climb 20. So it takes me a little bit to get up there.
Yeah, but you also don't have to make a check, so.
Can
Right,
climb
it takes
difficult
you-
surfaces, including upside down on ceilings, without needing to make an ability check.
And it
Yep.
takes you 18 seconds.
Ooh,
Yeah.
took you so long.
That's if you're not moving particularly. Oh.
Right.
Wow, I can turn into a riding horse.
The irony
Wow.
behind this.
Yeah. Okay, so you kick that ladder down. I need everybody else to go ahead and make some athletics checks for me, please.
Okie doke.
Give me just a moment. I'm trying to put up supper.
You're good.
Oh, yay.
That was a
Uh,
good roll.
Yay.
You have a -1 to your athletics?
Yeah.
I forgot about
For
that.
Philbert, that's a 15.
Okay, those are sufficient.
All right. Let me. You said athletics,
Yeah.
and I'm the weirdest ranger because I neither have acrobatics nor athletics.
Huh, interesting.
You're good.
Hey.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you guys pass the DC and not fall off the ladder.
I'm
Okay,
fairly.
so you guys make it to the top of the ladder. Go ahead and move you
Do we
guys
need to roll for our sorted
here.
NPCs?
You know what? Yes, let's do it.
Damn. I was
Let's
hoping
do
I
it.
wasn't gonna have to roll for
Oh boy.
for stool to try and climb the little ladder.
And we could also
you
just wrap,
can-
just like tie a rope around him and pull him out.
Right.
Yeah, stool. We're just gonna pull
Stool,
up because
Stool is small.
I
You
don't-
guys could easily carry him without much of an issue. So I'm
Yeah,
not worried
then
about
I
that.
would have carried him up.
Okay.
You know what? I was incorrect. I can apparently turn into a giant wolf spider as well.
Nice.
Ooh, neat.
Hamir just runs up the side because, yeah, why not?
Um,
All right, so my
I
guys.
know. Athletics would be strength. I
Yeah, it'd be
guess.
strength.
Yeah. Boop.
That's good.
Okay. Yay. So Shushar makes it up just fine. Oh, I don't know why that rolled as a private one, but oh, well, probably because it's an NPC.
Okay. So as Shushar, as Shushar starting to come up, you see these. Make a perception check for me, gentlemen.
15.
21.
21.
20.
Alright, that's plenty. So you guys see these beetles start kind of crawling up over the edges of this cliff.
Uh-oh.
A hostile beetles?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, if you want to know what kind of beetles they are, make me a nature check, boyo.
11. I have no fucking clue.
Actually,
I'll
you
also
do.
try.
You know they're fire
Oh.
Beetles. They're large
Oh.
fire beetles.
Oh no.
That is
Some might
Oh,
even
damn.
say giant fire beetles.
Oh, good.
Yay. If you want, assign Tyler's character sheet to me so I can.
Oh no, he's not here.
Oh, he's not
Ooh.
here.
He's on this floor, but if he's not here,
Oh.
he's not getting botted. It's not even worth it. Like
Okay.
if it's a
Like I
big
said.
issue, I mean, you guys already have other companions you can work with, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are him and Tango both working tonight?
No, he's at his dad or at his parents' place. They don't have good internet.
God.
I mean, come on, we live in Alabama and they live out in the middle of nowhere apparently. Oh, yes, it'd probably be helpful if I rolled initiative. Did I forget to select?
Probably.
Looks that
I
way.
would appear so.
Do you want me to re-roll it or what do you want me to do there?
I can just put it in there.
Okay. I keep forgetting you have to actually click it to then roll it.
Yeah, it takes getting used to.
Okay. Two. Is their initiative? It is. Their dex. Okay, it's 0. Okay. Alright, cool.
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Also, do I need to roll for Topsy and Turvy?
If you want them to participate, yes.
Absolutely, because they're probably the only ones we really gave weapons to.
You guys had 6 sets, so I'm not sure what you did with all of that. Shushar would have taken it because he's a pacifist, but
But I'm sure the dwarf chick, Topsy and Turvy, the other deep gnome, and probably the drow would at least take some of them. I'm assuming here. I don't
Can we take a rope and tie like a dagger to stool?
know. just flail around. What are you talking about? We just take all the
Headbutt.
daggers that we have and just kind of poke them into stool. Just push him at. No. Handles inward, not actually stab him. Like,
Probably hurt.
all right, look, we'll just rope all the daggers to the front of them and just have them charge people.
So what I'm getting out of this is that we're gonna try to turn Stool into the Claymore Roomba.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh dear God, a claymore room would be terrifying.
Actually, we do have like. We also picked up like a bunch of what short swords or something.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, we make him into the Claymore Roomba, and like instead of a landmine, it's an actual Claymore.
Doomba.
Actually,
It's
I can relink the thing full of shit. Our random crap list, if you will.
Yeah.
Are you going to roll
Yeah,
for
I
Topsy
got
Turvy
access to
there?
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to like my stupid thing's being crazy. All right. Let's see. Okay, I actually trying to make sure do they have the exact same stats pretty much? Yeah. So it doesn't matter which one. There's one.
Oh, good, and added it to him. Perfect.
Yeah, because I actually selected it this time.
Yeah.
Oh, we have 6 bags of caltrops.
Yeah.
We have traps.
Yes, you do.
Oh wow, I got the same thing for both of them. That works. Wait, did I roll 3 17s in a row?
Looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Okay.
I'm fine. If it's stuck on 17, I can't do anything.
Yeah. All right, so that makes it top of the round. Filbert, it's your turn. There are fire beetles everywhere.
Am I fine to
dear.
move Topsy and Turvy up or no?
I would say they're at the bottom. I want to say that Shushar was
Okay.
just cresting the ladder when they started appearing.
Okay.
So
So everyone is taking part in this, right?
if you want them to, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I definitely want those two to take part.
Right, well, knowing Shushar is a pacifist, Filbert comes over here, and he's going to whap at one of the beetles with. He'll whap at this one with his quarterstaff. That is a
Also-
natural 20.
Nice. Also, all these beetles, they shed off like about 10 feet of light. So like where they're congregated together, there's more light to see things.
Awesome.
Nice. Nice.
All right. Let's see here. Then that'll be. Filbert is using 2 hands with his
One can
staff,
stick.
so that will be 2d8.
Nice. I'm glad I was able to make that for you.
Yes, same. So that's 9 plus 2 is 11. Is the modifier doubled as well, or is it just the dice? I always forget.
It's not the modifier, just the dice.
Yeah, just the dice.
Just the dice. All right, then that's 11 damage to that first fire beetle.
to this one here.
Yep.
Okay. Squish.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's his turn.
Okay.
He only has 1 attack, so.
This fire beetle is going to over here to you. It's going to bite at your shell and do nothing.
Okie doke. I'm okay with that.
It is now Turvey's turn.
Let's see. We'll move up to the rope and try and climb it.
Okay, make an athletics.
So it'd be just a strength check for him. Oh, it does actually have his name. Oh, yeah, he has no problem doing it, apparently. But that, I mean, he would use an entire turn trying to climb up. That would be it.
Yeah, that's fine. I think there's a speed reduction with climbing, or is that not in 5e?
No, there is. He moves at 30 feet, so it'd be 15 feet. So after basically double moving.
Okay, so they do half speed in 5e?
Yeah, they do have speed.
Okay, because I know in like Pathfinder, I think it's quarter speed, which is really aggravating.
Yeah, usually anything that reduces speed in the game is either to half or to 0.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
It's usually not anything in between.
Yeah.
That makes more sense to me. Okie dokie. Now it is. Let's see, that was Turvey that just went, so now it's Topsy.
Does the exact same thing.
Go ahead, and make
So,
that
yeah,
athletics
1
check
second.
for me.
Yeah. Sorry, trying to juggle 3 character sheets.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
No, you're good, man.
Understandable.
So it's Topsy, sir. I was trying to make sure I'm using the right. Oh. They have the
Better
same thing. You know what?
it's
They
better-
have the same thing. So,
It's better than often having to try and juggle all the enemies and all the NPC.
oof. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
it says Topsy, but they have the exact same stats, so
hmm
I'm just rolling using 1.
That's fine. Okay. Well, I think with the ladder, the DC is actually lower, so yeah, that should be good.
Well,
So
she gets stuck behind her, whatever he is to her.
I think they're siblings.
Disappointment.
Siblings? Okay, so brother.
Yeah, I think. they're
Hey, I
siblings.
don't know. They don't really talk to us.
That's. Well, they don't because I don't want to initiate roleplay.
Oh, I understand that. No. I would assume these two literally wouldn't talk much.
Yeah, they kind of keep to themselves. All right, Voz, your turn, sir.
Alright. Hmm. Move there and stab this beetle in the with my short sword or slash at it, whatever you want to say.
Oh, as far as the rules for climbing go, it looks like it says at the GM's option, climbing a slippery vertical surface or one with few handholds requires a athletics check.
That's
So,
the only thing that it gives for it.
I
Yeah,
would still
it's
think
the-
you'd need to make some kind of athletics check, even with like a ladder, because you're still climbing. You're still going to use your strength to get up there. The DC is incredibly low, but like,
yeah.
Mhm.
The DC would just lower. That's all. Do you want me to? Are we using the flanking rules or not?
yeah, you can roll at advantage.
Okay. I just wanted to double check before I rolled it.
Yeah. Wow.
What?
Win.
Well, that is a miss. Somehow.
What
Um,
the?
I mean, it happens.
Yeah, it does. It does. It just
That's really frustrating. I'm sorry, man.
No, it's yeah, that's what it is. So that's the end of his turn.
It kind of like flutters at you, I guess.
I beat on the back of it and it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
They are beetles. I assume they're fairly tough to hit.
Well, these aren't actually like I know they're called giant fire beetles, but they're giant for a beetle. You know,
Yeah.
they're still small by
still-
comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so they're like the size of a small dog. It's still a freaking enormous beetle.
Oh yeah, it's a huge beetle, but yeah, it's considered a small creature.
Bugs can be hard to hit,
they
even
they,
big ones.
that's true. I don't have a big enough boot.
I swear to God, if these things are still alive by the time it's my turn.
Well, there is 9 of
I
them.
think.
Oh, there's.
Ye-
Oh, I didn't
I-
even see those over there.
Yeah, there's a
my
Yeah,
bunch
guy's
of them.
out of order, by the way.
Oh
What
yeah,
is
it
their
does look like
speed?
the order's a bit off.
is 30 feet.
No. Oh, yeah, there's one person out of order.
yeah. Mel's character.
20. Arctis.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah, what's up?
He must have you must have added it to it after you sorted it. Oh, Jabir is going on a 12.
Oh,
But he's after all the bugs.
Yeah, no, that's
okay.
why I said something.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so
Pop it down to
Jabir,
Jabir.
go ahead and move then, I guess. I don't know why I did rearrange it. I don't know why I didn't do that.
Yeah, just yeah,
Good
you can
now.
just you can bump it down to his turn, and we should
So-
be good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm saying it's his turn right now. So let's see.
Well, he was on with the turn order, but yeah.
Gotcha. All right,
There we go.
now I'll just hold on to my roll for whatever the next beetle does.
Sounds good.
All right.
Hey.
Who are you aiming that at?
This guy.
Okay. And that is a fail. So
7 damage.
okay. Bye. That does change things. Does a 20 hit stool?
No, I think I
Jeez.
think his AC is pretty high. No, yeah, his AC is a 10.
Okay. It does
Oof.
it says 0 but minimum 1, so 1 point of damage.
Okay, well that's not too bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
stool.
Like nips him on.
Yeah. Mushrooms, yum. Okay, now
Oh,
this
dear.
beetle. 25 feet. $18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Damn.
5
rolling
slashing
good.
points. As it
Oof.
chomps at your
Oof.
ankles. This one is dead, so I'm going to remove him from the list.
Alrighty. I'm gonna summon my fire elemental. Over here in the square. And both of them need to make a reflex save.
Okay. Reflex.
Here.
Yeah. Dexterity saving throws.
Yep.
16 and 19.
Okay, they don't take any damage from it spawning in.
Dang.
Then I don't have a means of dropping a token for him anywhere.
Give me your picture and I'll throw it in there.
I
Oh,
did.
there
It is
I see
posted
it,
in.
yeah.
Yep.
I got you. save that image real quick. Fire token. Here?
Yep, perfect. And can I get control of that real quick,
Yeah,
please?
give me 2 seconds. Hold by. Yeah, babe. Yeah, baby for me. He's my baby boy. Okay.
All right. Then I'm going to order it to attack. As a bonus action, I can tell it to attack something. So I'm going to tell it to go for the one in front of it. It's a 21 to bonk.
Yeah, I'd say 21 hits.
8 damage.
And it's hitting this one here.
Yep, the one right in front of it just does 8 fire damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
And that ends its turn.
Wait, what's going on here? Why did everything get switched around again? Oh, maybe it didn't. Okay. Alright, so that one is dead. This one is going to attack Filbert. 11 does not hit, so
Nope.
it's just eating at your shell and doing nothing. Alright, Bubba. Sucking on your hand over there. That one's going to turn toward the fire elemental. Does a 16 hit it?
Oh god, yeah.
Okay. It takes 3 slashing damage.
It is still alive.
Oh, I'm sure it is, but that's what it did. This one is not very happy with Jabir.
Why? What did I do to it?
You poisoned my friend. 6 does not hit, I'm assuming.
I hope not. Jesus.
You know, there are those people who put like 8 in their decks, so you have to ask.
Wait, what you said? A 6?
Yeah, 6 does not hit.
No, 6 doesn't hit.
All right, it is Stool's turn.
Stool.
Run away.
Stool's gonna use his Spore Fist
Oh, okay.
and get this guy. Click that. Yeah. There we are. Does a 13 hit?
13 does hit.
Oh. 5 total damage.
Plus, yeah.
And he's hitting this
Nice.
one.
Yeah.
So,
Stool.
You're
Stool
kidding me.
MVP.
Oh
I'm,
no.
I'm getting beat by a freaking mushroom.
Oh no. Stool has gotten a taste for blood.
God.
All right.
Next thing we
Filbert.
know, he's going to crawl into the carcass of that beetle and grow 3 sizes.
Oh man.
Oh no.
All right, Filbert, it's your turn.
Sorry, I need.
Whirlwind
I was
attack.
missing. Actually, I just realized. Sorry, I just realized I had forgotten to put Flurry of Blows in here, so I need to make sure. Okay, cool.
What
you looking
at?
Right, neat.
What you looking at, huh?
Okay. Well, Filbert's going to try and strike at the one in front of him.
Yep.
What? Stop. Stop. Okay. Oh, that's a 9 plus 4. That's a 13 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So he takes Awesome. 9 points of damage.
Okay. And
sure
that
that one's
one's
dead.
dead.
Right. Then he's going to spend a key point to use Flurry of Blows. So he gets to make 2 unarmed strikes at this one.
So, how does that work when you have a staff in your hand?
You don't
Uh,
actually need to punch for your unarmed strikes. They can be kicks,
Yeah, I
elbow
can-
strikes, headbutts, whatever.
yeah.
You can pelvic thrust things to death.
So he basically just kind of hops up and does a double kick.
Okay. Oh, bless you.
All right. So the first one is a, yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. That's a 23.
Yep.
And then I'll just roll to hit for both of them, and that's a 22.
What's your minimum damage?
I think my unarmed strike is 1d. My minimum damage is 3.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and roll.
Okay. So that's going to be 2d4. Or wait, no, excuse me. My minimum damage would be, since both strikes hit, it'll be 6.
Okay, well then that'll be enough to kill him.
God.
Right, and then let's see here. As I still have movement. Sure, he'll come help with the fire elemental. Whoop.
Ooh. Burpity burp. Burpy baby.
He's a burpy
Alright.
baby.
That'll be Filbert's turn.
Okay. Boz.
Visibly frustrated, he runs over here to try to help kill this one.
There's a lot of squished beetles around here.
I know.
Sorry,
one's
Filbert
just
didn't
on
mean to steal
fire.
his kills.
Nah, you're good. I don't care. It's just how I attacked with advantage and still missed is frustrating.
That's
Feel your
that's
pain.
roll 20 for you.
That 13 hits.
Sweet. Does 7 damage.
You only got 2 beetles left.
And that's all I can really do on this
Alright, top
turn.
C.
I would assume they finish climbing?
Yeah, I'm
Do I need
60
it?
feet up, so yeah. You can bring
Do I
me
need
up
to
to the
make an-
top square if you want. Yeah, that'll work. Because he would have reached the top of the ladder on that.
Yeah, so that's the end of his turn. And then
And then Turvey's right
well,
below him.
okay, I'll switch them out. Ugh. There we go, that's the correct order.
There you go.
Turvey would spend the rest of the turn climbing up as well.
Okay, Jabir.
Poison spray. No, that's not much.
That's the one right next to you.
Yep.
Okay. Constitution save and throw 15.
Damn.
All right. I mean, it would have all it saved
a
out on
saber.
taking that 2 damage.
Oh yes.
Yeah, good old saber sucks.
And at least it wasn't 12 or something.
Yeah,
True.
heaven forbid.
But sometimes the
Yeah.
risk is worth the payout. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cantrip. I mean,
Yeah, no, the cantrips, that's one of the better ones.
Mm-hmm.
okay, it's Arctus's turn.
Arcus just moves up and also casts poison spray.
Be poisoned, damn it.
puff puff.
Y'all just over there after with basically bug spray.
Spitting on it.
Well, he crit failed, so he takes all of
Oh,
that damage.
damn. Alrighty.
Excellent. Then
do.
he orders the fire elemental to move and bonk. Moves here to flank.
Excellent.
Actually, I think I can do a thing. Can I? Ah, sadness, I can't. Oh well, I'll have to manually roll the advantage. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Oh, sadness. Swing and a miss.
Oofies.
Distressed fire elemental noises.
It's going to keep attacking the fire elemental. 3.
No,
I would hope not.
And
the
that
fire
beetle's
elemental has an
dead.
AC of 13.
Yeah. So Stool, it is Stool's turn.
Don't know.
Wanna see my
Still can
screen?
even reach.
What's his movement speed?
10.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is why we've been carrying him the entire time.
I didn't realize it was that low.
Yeah, I did not.
What's a charge attack? Is that just double or?
I think so.
It's 20 feet. He ain't reaching anything.
Dashes.
He
20
can
feet.
double move for 20. Or yeah, dash for
Yeah.
20.
Well, yeah, I mean, he can dash, but if he can't actually attack, there's no reason to get him all the way to combat range.
Stool, the
Yeah.
MVP NPC.
Okay, so charging it is just double move.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, well he'll just take a double move.
Alright.
All right.
It is now Filbert's turn. Oh,
Okie doke.
no.
We'll attempt to. Nah, that's gonna be a an 8 to hit, so that's not gonna hit.
Nope.
All right. Well, that's all Filbert will do this turn.
Okie dokie. Vaz.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move up to here and attack this final one.
Hey,
Hey,
there
hey.
we go.
Crit. What do you know?
Oh yes.
Pretty sure that gets it.
It is
Well, yeah,
still
roll-
alive. No, I'm just kidding. It's dead.
I was about to say, because I rolled max damage on one of those and almost max damage with the other.
This fire
Nice.
beetle has 30 hit points.
This is the boss beetle.
This is the boss beetle.
Kill
No.
it.
They had exactly 4 hit points. So they're
That
all
was a
dead
lot
now.
of overkill.
Yeah. That particular one, you just like
All my ire
hit with
came
the
out
flat
of
of your blade or something, and it just.
Yeah, still getting used to these short swords. Normally use an axe.
Well, that was surprising.
I will say this much. I gonna try and at least get something out of one of these as far as like. Does anybody need a shield? I can make one real quick.
I could use one.
I'm just saying it wouldn't be like. Pretty sure I could fashion a shield out of one of these little bastards.
Hey, a shield is a shield. They all have the same stats.
Exactly.
Mm,
I mean, it's
Eh.
small. It's a beetle, roughly shield size.
if they've got
So
like little domed backs.
So you're trying to use the carapace as a shield?
Yeah,
So wait, I'm already carrying a shield. Why are you?
Oh.
I'm just saying if anybody needs a shield or wants a shield, I can make one right now. I got like. But I mean, I would drag. Basically, I would carry one with us.
I mean, I guess.
Oh yeah, we've got like 7 shields laying around.
I was about
Oh,
to
never
say
mind then.
you could probably make a buckler out of it. I mean,
Well, since there's no
All the
okay,
same,
so
yeah.
yeah, a buckler to a great shield is all the same stats in 5th edition.
oh yeah, I'm sure that's fine, but I just meant like visibly. It's not gonna be like a full body shield. It would be probably the size of
Yeah.
a buckler.
Well, I got enough of them here. I will slap them together if I have to.
Titan
So
shield.
if I take, yeah, just a giant chitin shield made from like 6 dead beetles. Like I said, I'll just drag one with us. I'll do it when we do a short rest because I assume since nobody took, did anybody actually take any damage?
Yeah. Arctis took 5 points.
and
Still took one.
yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Still be
Steel
alright.
took 1 point. One
Actually,
nibbled on his toes a little bit.
Do the NPCs level or
They do
just out of
not.
curiosity?
No,
Okay.
the
I
only
wouldn't-
ones who level are you guys.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I mean,
For
I'll just
sure.
cast Goodberry a little early and make sure that
Does Stool, how does
Stool
even
gets one of the
eat?
good berries.
You just see Stool step on it and it absorbs it into its body.
Yes.
I think stool eats, but yeah.
Oh,
Or just kind of
fungi
sits on it.
I mean, I assume it just
absorbs
takes
it.
in nutrients or something. Like it probably drinks.
It's fungus.
But
It's a fungus.
Yeah.
They eat.
Yeah.
Trust me, they eat. That'd be the weirdest thing ever. You just see it step on the berry and it disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Creepy.
you just see it squat down and the berry just vanishes when it stands back up.
Exactly. Can't wait to meet his brothers. Because if this is a child, how big do they get?
Good question.
As
You could answer.
I
by going
know,
to
but-
Neverlight Grove.
oh, we definitely are. You kidding me? I'm sure our druid's super happy about that. Go to a giant grove full of mushrooms?
I'm on shrooms. Yay!
Exactly.
So I'm guessing that once everybody gets up the ladder, we're gonna pull it back up again. I'm assuming.
Oh, definitely. We don't know. We don't know what weirdos might be running around in the Underdark.
Well, we do know who's following us.
Man. We have probably the most motley crew of weird people.
Okay.
All right. So as you guys are climbing these ladders, let me move some of these guys up here.
Yeah, we get everyone up.
All right. And Darendil is just starting to climb the ladder when these guys
When everything's
appear.
everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
Oh, great. Oh, good.
These drow scouts show up, and the first lead one,
First lead one, what?
the lead one fires off a bolt at Prince Darendil. Pull out that information.
Oh no. Well,
22, I'm pretty sure hits him. Does anybody have his character sheet, or is that one of the ones I'm doing, Darendil? I don't think he's in anybody's character.
Yeah, I don't know. Aside from
Nah, he's mine. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, 13 is AC. So, yep.
oof,
And that attack. And then they're going to do it again. Yup.
Oh, did they get him?
I mean, he's been hit. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Um,
Can
So we're
we
gonna have to-
like
Sorry.
all?
I was gonna say grab the rope and try and pull him up.
I was about to suggest the exact same thing. Like I'll grab on the ladder and sort of pull it up with him on it.
Fossil definitely. If I can get. Well, actually, you probably can.
And
Just
together
also
we
jump
probably
in on
both
that.
could.
I was gonna say. Keep forgetting his name. What is your centaur's name?
Arctis, and I already said he jumps in.
Yeah.
I'm way ahead of you there.
Yeah, Arctis probably could drag him up better than any of us.
Powerful build is a thing.
Yeah.
Hitch him up.
So we'll help where we can.
Well, if I got people helping, then
That's advantage.
athletics. That does give me advantage.
okay, I'm gonna maintain. Hold on, I'm gonna maintain us in initiative order. So Filbert is first. Clear out these fire beetles while I'm at it.
Okay. Yeah. I guess Filbert will.
Run over to the rope, I guess.
Yeah. Here. Yeah, he can make it. Yeah, Filbert runs over to the rope and grabs it and waves for Arctis to start pulling.
Okay. Got to add his turn. +1.
I guess that one that got off a shot was a surprise round.
Yeah. Yeah. So this one is going to fire some shots at Darendil as well. And he's going to miss both of them. Clink, clink, right off the wall.
Yay. Oh no, they have 2 shots.
Okay. Okay. Vaz, it is your turn.
All right. I'll get up to there and can I see any of them down there? Or
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, you've got dark vision, right?
yeah, I've got dark vision.
Yeah. I mean, it's 60 feet down, but you can. Well, I don't know.
I do have. Well, like I said, I have dark vision. I don't know. That's why I was curious. I didn't
Yeah,
know
what's
if
the
I could see
range
'em
of
or not.
the dark vision?
I believe it's only. I believe it's either 60. So, I believe
That's
it's
the
60.
standard, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, 60 is usually the standard.
So I would say you might be able to see the lead one. Maybe. But not beyond that.
Okay,
They-
so
Because you are 60 feet high as well is the only reason
yeah,
I'm saying
so I would have to. It's not gonna matter. I'm attacking at disadvantage anyways.
that.
Hand crossbows only have a range of 30.
Gotcha.
For 60 feet up, it's already at long range.
Hmm.
Oh well. still use it. So hand crossbow. Nope.
How far up did Darendil get before they?
He's at the base of
here.
the he's at the base of the ladder.
Oh, geez, he didn't even start.
Mm-mm.
Ah,
Well, like that, they arrived right as he was starting.
Yeah.
okay.
Is that all you're gonna do? Yeah, you moved into the action. So Topsy and Turvy turn.
Both of them will follow suit, and they are also rolling a disadvantage for the same reason. I'm gonna move Turvy up here. They will try and provide cover. That'd be a no. Oh crap! I used the wrong one. I apologize. I just realized that. That's what happens when you juggle too many things at once.
Yeah, I get that.
But luckily they have the exact same statistics that I do. So that's not a problem.
Yeah, let it ride.
Yep. And this is for Topsy. Does a 12 hit?
Great question. No.
So they're just plinking arrows down there at him. That's it.
So, from your point of view, the first few shots definitely were very wide. Maybe they like clipped off of a column or something on the way down. But that,
Stalagmite.
yeah, but that last one actually came pretty
Okay.
close. It landed near the foot of the lead drow.
We need to get some better weapons.
Yeah. I think that'll probably be when we get to the village.
Very first thing, we are trading. I am trading as many short swords as it takes to get something better.
All right, Jabir.
Okay. Does it look like they are sitting back at range, or are they like still moving towards what's his face at the bottom of the ladder? Or
They're definitely keeping their distance, but I mean, you saw this with when they raided where you were at too. Their arrows are laced with that poison that kind of knocks you unconscious, typically. So, which I have not been drawing his saves for that.
oh, well, actually, I guess I can't see him anyway. But and they're way out there. Let's see. Not a whole lot I can do right now. Is holding your action still a thing in 5e?
I believe so.
Yeah, you can if you want to like prepare an action or delay, you can do that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna delay an action for if I see any of them start to actually like climb up the side of the mountain or
Okay.
the cliff.
So you're readying an action then. Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal. All right. Okay. Let's see. One does. He's close enough. He's gonna fire again at Darendil. Jeebus, Christopher.
What?
Got a nat 20 or something.
Uh-huh.
And I'm over here going, I fired and I missed, and I fired and I missed.
I fired and then I missed and then I fired and I'm okay, but luckily for Darendil,
He's
the
stout.
critical damage was exactly 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he took I rolled so low for damage. He took a whopping 7 points of damage that round.
Wow.
That could have been worse.
Darren Gotta roll that athletics, bro. Let's see.
So do you have him or who has him?
I got him.
Oh, okay.
19 on the athletics. He's good. All right, so he's gonna climb
Nice.
30 feet up. He is 30 feet up. That Drow Scout can't see him as well anymore. So he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet up here. 25. We'll do 25. Missed with a natural 1.
Whew.
Arctis.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 5-foot step to get to, or move 5 feet, I should say, to get to the ladder. I grab it, and I'm just gonna start dragging it.
Okay.
5,
With
10,
Filbert's help.
15, 20. I mean, I can move up to 35 feet still with this.
Well, if you move 35, that pull him up to the top of the cliff.
Yep, so I'm just gonna zoop.
I'll put him
He
here.
just like shoots over the edge.
Better than getting shot with crossbow.
He like flies up and like gets impaled on a like stalactite. No, that was the
No.
opposite.
I mean, he doesn't look good, that's for sure.
Mm,
No, I mean he took what, 2 bolts?
He took more than
Yeah.
2.
Oh, okay. Well,
Let's see.
Took
he's definitely
several bolts.
unconscious.
Yeah, no, he is conscious.
Oh,
The dude has a lot of hit points, but he's down to 7.
really?
That's good. Oh, that's less good.
He
Well,
started off at
at least-
45 and he has 7 now.
Yeah, he's
Damn.
really not looking harbor great.
Indeed. Let's
Huh.
definitely keep pulling that ladder up the rest of the, just all the way.
Well, he was at the bottom of it, so I mean,
Well,
if
he had
he's
gotten
up,
up.
then
He had gotten 30 feet up it
oh, okay.
on his turn, is what Austin said.
Yeah. He was halfway up the ladder and you guys pulled it 30 feet up, which means there's still 30 feet of ladder hanging down the side of the wall.
Mhm.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Well, next up is Tool.
Stool is not gonna do anything. I mean,
That's fair.
he would have to literally dive off the side in order to do anything.
Stool is kind of running around in a panic, a la Dexter's Laboratory. You know?
Sounds good.
Yes. In a panic, it doesn't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's scary.
Hold on.
Trips and falls over.
Nice.
Uh,
Filbert, it's your turn, bud.
Filbert pulls the ladder up the rest of the way.
Okay.
Then it says, "We should probably go."
Ta-ta.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Would it just be an action to pull the ladder up the rest of the way? I assume it's not particularly heavy.
It should just be like a move action, I would assume, just because I mean, you just have to run with it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, he could just like come up over here and pull it the rest of the way as well with him. So yeah, that's what he does.
Okay.
What's
Boss.
what they doing?
They're getting ready to climb the wall.
Okay,
Um.
but they haven't started.
Right.
Hey, they're closer now.
Yeah.
I shoot. It's still at disadvantage because stupid hand crossbows.
Yeah.
I continue. I take another shot at him. I mean,
At least you can see them now.
hey, yeah. Still disadvantage, huh?
Well, on the plus side, it's disadvantage toward you too, as well. Like, because you're
Yeah.
so much
Yeah.
higher up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Probably what's saving us.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's not a
it
range
is.
thing in this case, but it's like a cover thing.
Yeah. Well, that and if I can hit them, it makes their climb checks harder.
They
You're
won't exactly
kidding.
be able to shoot at you while they're climbing either.
Oh,
Exactly. And I miss.
damn.
Shoot, and I miss.
I
Shoot.
saw that 20 and I was like, oh.
Nope.
I fired
Disadvantage.
and I missed.
Yeah.
And I fired and I missed. I missed both
took a
times.
nap.
I took a nap. Topsy and turvy.
And yeah, Topsy and Turvy will do the exact same thing. We're all just like spitting them down there.
Oof.
Go ahead and roll for. I know it's gonna say the same name, but it's for the other one. Hey, maybe.
Oh, it's better.
Which one you attacking?
Pretty good.
The closest one to Turvy.
Which would be this one
So
here? Yeah. Okay.
yes.
That hits.
Holy
Nice.
crap! Wasn't expecting that.
Woo.
Yeah. 3. You're kidding me.
Oof.
I'm about to switch to real dice. But I have nowhere to roll right now, is why I haven't. Gotta clean my desk off.
How many rounds have we had with these guys? 3?
Uh,
I think that's
Think
right.
so?
this is the second one.
This is the second round with these
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I
3
miss.
if you include their surprise round.
Yeah, that might be where I'm getting my head confused. Yeah, I'm not concluding that for count though. I'm just trying to make sure I keep
Alright,
track.
So yeah, 2.
All right, Jabir.
What effective time of the day is it? Like, is it like beginning of our day or middle end? Like when we reach this room?
I'd say probably about 3/4.
Oh, okay, so
So
towards the end of the day.
afternoonish.
Damn. All right.
You have
I
something
was
that's
gonna
relying
use.
on time of day.
Well, no, but since I have been using that jug to generate water, I probably would
Ah,
have used it at some point earlier today.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I was gonna pour stuff on top of them, but
Got anything good?
oil,
Yeah.
and I can technically pour 8 ounces of acid, but that's probably not all
Mhm.
that technically useful.
Yeah. I 8 ounces is like small
But
glass.
Yeah.
but how much oil?
Have a
A
glass of
quart.
acid.
Quart.
Yeah, it's a quart of oil, but I mean,
Still
Should be
quart of
enough
oil.
to
If
douse the
somebody with
person.
douse them and then turn to your fire elemental and
Mm.
light an arrow and
Exactly.
immolate someone.
Now, how are you getting this oil?
so I have the rep. I can infuse an item to become a magic item, and make it an alchemy jug.
Okay.
Um, basically, once a day, it can generate an amount of like different liquids that I need, like water, vinegar.
Okay.
I can apparently have it create 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Yes, I was about
Why?
to say.
Because
But
it's
I
an
mean-
instrument.
There is a reason to generate mayonnaise.
Yeah,
It's basically grease.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's it's still funny.
I mean, it is food lube after all.
Oh,
gross.
but
We need to Kentucky Fryer Astroglide now.
That's all
but
it
in
is
any
is mayonnaise.
case,
You make
Mayo
some
is
cheesy
all-
memories.
I will say mail is also flammable and burns with the similar energy to diesel fuel.
God.
Wait, what?
And it's flammable.
I did not
It's
know
not-
this.
Neither
I've-
did I. I mean,
Never
I mean,
tried.
it makes sense. It's basically just lard, so it's fat. That
Yeah, fuck it. Pour 2 gallons of mayonnaise on them. I have a plan.
If nothing else, it would have made the. Well, but he was saying that we probably
Yeah.
already used the
like
Yeah.
it,
the jug.
so
today.
like
it's a
like
one-day
you don't
thing.
have to pour it all out at once, but you can't swap liquids once you start pouring
Mhm.
out one like per day.
Well, I mean, in that case, making the surface of the cliff wet would at least probably make it more difficult for the
Well,
climbing.
I do have grease as well. I was just hoping to cast my spells otherwhere, but
yeah.
Well,
I'm
but
gonna
I mean,
cast
like,
grease on
Okay.
these two down here, I guess.
uh,
Let me navigate
And these are the
over
two
there.
closest to the ladder, or where the ladder was.
Yeah. I mean, it's technically a 10 by 10 area, but
Okay, I gotcha. So it'd be
how do I? There we go. I just gotta pass that DC.
19 and
Is
a
that DC
crit fail.
change?
Okay, so this guy here.
are you able to cast it on the wall or just on the floor?
Well, it's a bit tricky when it's like an area.
Yeah.
I doubt it covers like everything, above it, but
Well, no, I meant like, can you do like a 10 by 10 surface of the wall or just the floor?
I don't know.
It specifies covers the ground.
Yeah,
Okay.
So yellow there falls prone.
has okay.
Neat.
I laugh at him.
Oh, that's half half his movement.
How does Jabir laugh? Is it like
I don't know.
You really want an explanation?
He hisses at him.
Laughs and snake.
Okay.
Okay, and that's it for me.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
And this drow here going to move up 5, 10. He's going to attempt to fire at. No, Turvy was the one that made that shot last time, right?
Yes.
Okay. 11 and 18.
That definitely hits.
18 does.
Oh yeah.
Okay. 8 piercing damage as an arrow comes flying up over the edge of the cliff and right into Turvy. Okay, Darendil stands up and roars with anger. "Ah! Cursed drow!" That's all he does. And this one's going to fire at Turvy as well. Oh no, actually, this one's going to fire at Topsy. Because they are inside. 13
Hits.
and a 12.
Hit.
Oh, 12 hits too?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
that's a total of
jeez.
9 points of damage to Topsy.
Said 9, right?
Yeah, 9 total as 2 arrows
So
fly at him. Arctis.
All right. Well, Arcus is going to head back this way. 5, 10, 30, 35. How close up to the edge of the cliff are these boneheads? Or are they
Right.
still?
Which boneheads are you referring to?
These two that are trying to climb.
They're right on the wall. They haven't started climbing yet.
Oh. In that case, I'm going to hang back where they can't actually shoot me. However, I'm then going to order my little pet to fly out over the edge of the cliff and start being a dickhead.
Suicide run.
How many rounds does your summon work?
For
It lasts
15
an hour.
hours.
Wow.
Oh, okay. That was
It lasts an hour until he runs out of hit points.
Holy cow.
Nice.
Very
So he's going to target yellow. Pretty sure 11 misses.
It does.
at least he can't like actually die.
And that ends my turn.
Okay.
And no, he can't actually die, but I have used my wild shape once already. So
Gotcha.
since he
Stool.
uses my wild shapes,
Oh, okay. No, that sounds about right.
All you can
That
hear in your head, in our heads is ah.
Yes. It's scary. All right, so this is top of round 3 with the drow.
Mm-hmm.
Filbert.
Is there any-
Filbert's comes over. Oh, I have an idea. If everyone gets away from the cliff, if they make it up here, we could try to push them off of it.
It's a good point.
If we don't want to simply try to beat a retreat. So, Filbert's going to. Can he trade places with forget his name. Darendil?
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to stop you.
Okay, yeah, Filbert will trade places with Darendil then. You want to just move him? He'll gently move him. Like, Filbert will gently move Darendil behind him, and then stand in his where he was.
Okay.
And prepare to do a shove action if any drow come up the cliff near him. And he's standing. He is standing 5 feet back away from the cliff edge.
Okay.
Right, and that'll be his turn. So yeah, he's basically just suggesting for Topsy and Turvy to back up away from the cliff edge.
Gotcha. Oh, there's so many. Okay.
Who's next?
It is one of the scouts' turns. Give me a second. I'm pulling up information.
Yeah.
Well, I will say that Topsy and Turvy do have something up their sleeve that I'm probably going to use this next round.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
Something they can control. Okay. Drow's turn. Drow scout. Which one is this one? This one is the one at the base. He is going to start climbing. Where's that? Athletics. Oh, he's got a strength of 0. Rolled a 19. He
Damn.
is 30 feet up the, or yeah, 30 feet up the wall.
Which one? The unmarked one?
I will mark him for you. It's going to get really confusing real fast.
One that isn't flat on his ass.
Yeah, we'll give him green. Green is halfway up the wall.
Okay.
This one is on his face, so he has to stand up. So there's at least 15 feet of movement, if not
Mm-hmm.
30. And then he's gonna also make a strength check.
Wait,
With a 7. So he begins the climb and then promptly falls. Can't get a good grip. And so that's all he's gonna do. Boz.
And if he ends his turn on that same grease spot, he probably needs to make another roll.
does.
Oh snap! I didn't even think about that. That's a 17 on his dexterity saving throw.
Aw. Boo.
Just wanted him to keep slipping.
That would be funny.
It can't. It is.
So, Voz is gonna ready in action to shove them off if they get up here.
Okay. Topsy and Turvy.
So, since Topsy's first, Topsy will actually cast, yeah, blindness on the one that's climbing.
Yo.
Topsy cast disintegrate. Like, oh, what?
No, that'd be terrible. But
Topsy
no.
casts get fucked.
If only.
What?
So it's a
This will
It's a-
do.
DC 11 con save.
Oof. Okay. Rolled a 7.
Yeah.
So they are blinded.
That was
Ooh.
on this one that was climbing up.
Green.
You said.
Yeah, green.
The halfway
Yeah.
guy.
Oh.
So,
that's
I would-
right.
I would assume since he can, you kind of need to see to be able to climb, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could feel it out, but you definitely get like
It would
slowed
definitely
down
be
a little
slower.
bit.
Yeah.
Slow.
Well, the only reason I mention it is a blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you require sight for climbing. per se.
Regardless, he's still at a disadvantage if
Yeah.
he comes up here.
Yeah.
Yes, he's gonna have a bad day regardless. Okay. And that was
Turns
Topsy's
out
turn,
this
right?
drow has blind sight.
Yeah, right. You thought he said dark
Yeah.
vision. I said blind
And-
sight. 80 feet. What?
Crap.
Even if he can.
So
Go ahead,
Turvy does shoot at him, and since he's blinded and within range now,
Yeah.
I'm at advantage to shoot him.
Yeah.
Feels good
Yeah.
to win.
4 or 5. I was like, no.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be it. 13, 12.
13 hits.
Ha!
Yay.
Oh. I'm still used to the elite drow, which I'm guessing these are not that
No,
guy.
these are
No.
scouts.
Yep, these are drow scouts.
These are probably similar to the other guys who were with the elite draft.
I
Elite.
only remember the elite one.
Yeah, the other ones.
The other ones died real quick. He stayed
They
alive
did.
for a long time.
Well, he was level 5.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a CR5 for sure.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Spear,
You're
Alright.
it's
lucky
your
we
turn.
lived.
That was me.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see. A second grease probably wouldn't really do much at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my action for if one of these guys starts climbing.
Okay.
Then I'll just sort of see.
Sounds good.
I completely forgot about something, but I'll mention it when it's their turn again.
All right, this shot is at Topsy. Yes, Topsy. 15 and 17.
Oof.
They both hit.
So that's going to be a total of 14 piercing damage.
He has 10 HP left.
Damn.
Oof.
And that's a disadvantage? Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait.
15. I'm sorry. That was a disadvantage. 12 and 15.
It still hits.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's their AC?
I mean,
12.
most of
Jeez.
our ACs are not, you know,
The only two that have decent
Hmm.
ACs are, I think, me and actually, me,
the
Iliad,
giant turtle.
and the turtle.
Yeah.
Filbert. Sorry.
Fair.
Did you guys ever give those other crossbows to other people?
Nope.
Um,
Not. I mean,
Topsy and Turvy took some. I
well,
do
yeah,
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're more than welcome to grab a crossbow off of my ass at any time they want to.
Was it a one? Is it a 1d8? Right.
It's a 1d6.
1d6.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
are hand crossbows.
Mm-hmm.
They have a
So-
range of 30 to 120.
And it's plus dex, right?
Yeah, it's Dex.
Let's see. Here, Darendale's gonna snag a crossbow off of. Oh no, he's got it right over here. Where did Darendale go?
He's under. You never moved him from.
Sorry.
Filbert had moved him. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
There we go. So he's gonna snag a crossbow of Arctis rump down here. Fire at yellow.
Careful.
Sure. Okay. That is a miss. So
Aw.
that arrow goes off into the abyss.
Yeah.
Blinks off the ground.
This scout's gonna shoot at Turvy. 8 and 8.
Yeah.
Miss.
Exact same sets for each one. Wow.
Hey, been there, done that.
No,
Oh.
like I rolled a 9 and 8 and then another 9 and 8.
Jeez.
So that's
Oh.
actually like double the double.
Oh, damn.
All right. It is Arctis's turn.
Roll 20.
I know, right?
Hey.
It's been a
Oh.
fairly balanced roll for you guys as far as the DM is concerned. Had some misses and some hits.
I'm going to. You know, Arctis is going to step up here and cast Entangle at the bottom of the hill.
Ooh.
So 20-foot square, starting. I'm gonna center it. Where the fuck would a 20-foot square be centered?
Here we go.
Yeah, that'd probably be a pretty good spot for it because it would hit all of them. Yeah, he's just gonna drop Entangle right in the middle of them. Fuck him. Except for the one that's halfway up the wall.
Don't worry. We got something for you.
I guess it would be like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And all of them need to make strength saving throws,
Wow. All right.
except for the one that's halfway up the wall.
Yeah. So yellow rolled a 12.
He is entangled.
Yay.
Or specifically, he's restrained.
That guy rolled less. We'll say that red rolled 10. And blue. Blue rolled 13.
Blue is not restrained. And then I'm gonna order my little Ragnaros to beat Dick, and it's gonna throw a little. It's gonna throw its hammer at the dude that's climbing a wall.
Wait, it has a.
it has the technical thing is called fire seed, where it just throws a hunk of fire at something.
Nice.
Oof, though.
However, based on the description I've given to the elemental in the picture I'm using, it has a little tiny like fucking warhammer the size of its head.
Got the Titan hammer going.
However, I'm pretty
And
sure an 8 misses.
you have advantage on that
Man.
roll.
Oh, I do.
He's
Sweet.
blinded.
Restrained.
21.
Oh,
21
Nice.
definitely hits.
Nice.
And he takes 6 points of damage. 6 points of fire damage specifically.
Okay.
Not bad.
I'm going to make him roll a concentration check to maintain his grip. Maybe not concentration, strength check. He rolled an 11. Yeah, that'll work. All right. So he's on somehow, because that last one, like, he definitely lost his grip a little bit. Cool.
Fire out.
Yeah.
It's a valid reaction.
Top
It
of round
is.
4, Filbert.
And Filbert doesn't really have any. I don't know. Are there any rocks around?
is there any big stones laying around here? Just shove it off the side of it.
I mean,
Just a loose rock for Filbert to throw or something. He doesn't really have much he can do right now. So
sure. Roll a perception check for me.
sure.
We're just collectively abusing the
That's
crippled
a-
drow.
All I'm gonna say is you do have a bunch of carcasses of fire beetles.
True. Could throw one of the fire beetle bodies on it.
Look, 60 feet down, that's gonna hurt regardless.
Yeah. Sure, what the hell, actually. He'll grab one of the fire beetle bodies and throw that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is how you get kicked out of the nursing home.
So, what? I guess what would I just roll my unarmed strike or something? Or
I don't honestly know what the rules on this are.
So, I
You
would
can let
probably.
the thrown object, I would assume.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to add your proficiency. It's an improvised weapon.
Yeah, that's true. So it'd just be
okay,
and it'd be your strength, I would imagine, because you're throwing a carcass.
so it would be d20 plus my strength.
Yeah.
Okay, and then add strength to the damage, or
Yeah.
just
I will.
Okay.
I'll allow you to add strength to damage, assuming it hits.
okay. So,
So how much was one of those beetles weigh? Just curious.
well, that's a
Listen.
19 to hit.
19 does hit. Which one are you aiming for?
Um,
The one on the wall.
yeah, the one on the wall. Keep abusing that one some more.
Well, I'm just saying, if you do hit him and
Yeah,
at
it
least
might
knock him loose.
knock him off. Yeah. All right. So what's that going to be damage wise? It's beetle carcass falling 30 feet onto his head.
Okay.
Okay, so I will mention the improvised weapons. Mention that it's usually just
1d4?
1d4.
1d4.
For
Okay.
the size of that would make sense anyway. So
Okay. That is 4.
okay.
So I don't know. Do you want me to add my strength to that, or just
No,
just
don't
4?
worry about it.
Okay. Well, that's
Tell
a,
me.
Freaking
a 4 then.
Death by beetle.
Hold on, I gotta roll some d6s too, because he might be dead.
Oh.
Dead. He's 30 feet
Nice.
up, so 3d6. Another 8 points of damage. Okay, so he's not dead. He's just
But he
bleeding
is-
out.
But he wishes he was.
Yeah, he probably does.
He is
yeah.
unconscious.
He is definitely
Bleeding.
unconscious.
Bleeding out in a grease.
He's gonna end up a drow prisoner now.
in a grief square covered in vines.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that poor guy.
So he's got to make a.
Okie doke.
So if they're entangled, they're required to break free of it, right? Like they can't do any other action.
If they're
If they
restrained.
want, yeah, they are considered restrained. Whatever the specific description for that is. So if they want to do anything that they otherwise can't do while restrained, they do have to make another strength save to try to get out.
Do you want the rules for restrained?
I can get them.
Oh, you probably got them.
Have pancakes on a stick.
Restrained creature speed becomes 0. And it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throw. So he
Oh,
can
you
still-
mean like the one to avoid falling over from Greece?
Ah, I'm up.
Okay.
Kind of combo.
Yes.
So
I cast
They-
Greasy Entangle.
Ugh.
gross. All right. So he's got to decide whether he wants to try to break free or just pop a shot off. He's still at the wall. So
Disadvantage.
yeah. He's gonna try the.
I mean, he's already at disadvantage, so I don't think it affects him any. Sadly.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Sadly.
sure 4 does not break free of that restraining.
No, it does not.
And he rolled a nat 1 on his dexterity save, so he's probably dead.
He's just having a bad day too.
By the power of our spellcasters, get fucked.
We're just bullying these these children.
I know. I'm kind of surprised you guys aren't just running. To be truthful, Vaz is.
No, I don't know. They have stuff we could use.
Grinding out XP.
Listen, they brought the heat. They are more than welcome to get out of this kitchen.
I was
This is this is now tower defense.
and we do
We
have a pretty good position up here.
Yeah.
Because if they do get up there, they are going to get smacked back down.
We could all just be basically like rotating, taking a 5-foot step, attacking, and then taking a 5-foot step back. And none of us would be able to get hit by them because we'd be out of their sight.
True. Well, they've been hit. Oh, they haven't been able to hit me, have they? Or they haven't been able to target me, have they?
No, you're 5 feet back from the edge, and they've got a max vision. If they're drow, they've got a max dark vision of 60 feet.
Drow get 120.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
But
And
even
this is-
then, there's a point at which you simply cannot make the shot.
Mm-hmm.
30. Oh yeah, the hand crossbows suck.
What's the range on a normal crossbow?
Normal crossbow is huge.
Oh yeah, it's a range of 80. 80 to 320.
Oh, that's right. The little long range is the huge part. Sorry.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, 80 is not bad.
No,
Oh,
it's not. It's more than double a hand crossbows.
Mm-hmm.
Just want my longbow back.
Mm-hmm. Ah man. Oh well, no.
Oh,
I guess you
it is
can't
my.
make
I
that.
apologize. It's my turn. I don't. I did not realize it was my turn already. I will continue to hold an action instead of going to push them. If they make it up here, I'll just. Well, actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna step forward, take a shot at. Which one is not entangled? Blue one.
They're all.
Oh, they're all
blue's- Yeah,
entangled.
no, blue's not entangled. Yeah, blue's the one.
Okay,
that
so-
passed.
The only one I can actually see though is the one right at the bottom. So I will shoot him. And so I just roll normal since he has advantage, but I have disadvantage for shooting from long range. So it should just be a normal roll.
Why do you have advantage?
Restrained.
He's not restrained.
But-
Blue.
Well, that-
Oh, you're
that's
shooting
the
at
guy
red.
No,
not-
yellow. I'm shooting at yellow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh.
But
Alright.
He's
the
also
only
prone.
one I can see.
okay, yeah.
He's also prone. I don't know if that adds anything.
Yeah, no,
I mean, that would also give advantage, but advantage doesn't stack. So
it doesn't
Right.
stack, so they just
Twen-
negate each other.
20 hits,
Yes.
by the way.
All right,
woo.
takes 3 piercing
Nice.
because it rolled frickin' 1.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
That's
roll
the
20.
second time at least.
I know, no, and don't think this is just roll 20. This is just how I roll when I'm a player, and when I'm a DM, I have to fudge the dice because I keep rolling 20s.
Feels bad. Feels bad.
Oh,
Top scene turret.
yeah. Okay, so the mistake I made earlier is I actually have multi-attack, and I forgot.
Oh.
Does that apply to
Yay.
crossbows though? Don't you have to reload those?
It
they-
says
they both
makes-
have loading. I thought.
So their hand crossbow doesn't have that property, and since they don't work like player characters do, I wouldn't assume.
Yeah,
But
but you got the hand
they would
crossbow
have-
from.
Yeah. They wouldn't have their own personal hand crossbows.
All it says on the multi-attack is they make 2 attacks. That's it.
But it does have a loading property is the problem.
I mean, I can continue to just use them as single attack for range. That's fine. It's one of those weird things where some of the player rules don't apply to monsters, and since it's technically a monster,
Well, it's also technically a player.
yeah.
Character.
So I'll just continue to use them
Yeah.
as regular.
If
For
those
now-
hand
For now, treat it as needing to reload each time, so you
Okay,
get one
that's
shot
fine.
off, and then I will keep looking until I can find what I'm looking for.
Yeah, melee attacks though, I'm gonna start lighting people up.
Oh yeah,
Um,
absolutely, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, according to this loading property, it requires can only be fired 1 piece of ammunition from each attack action. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Alright.
Sadly so.
regardless
So-
of the number of attacks you can normally make. Okay, yeah. So we'll just stick with that.
So they will both shoot at the at yellow as well.
Okay.
So they will both be at normal rolls since it's long range.
Sweet. Nice.
It's a hit.
That does 7 piercing damage.
That's a good hit.
Yeah. Well, almost max damage.
Hey, it's funny. I work better with the NPCs than my own character.
Maybe the universe thinks you're using him as a DM.
Yeah, that's what it is. So that's awesome. And Turvey will do the exact same thing. Same character even. That one misses though.
That is a miss.
yeah.
But Turvey will take a step back. It's so will
Probably
Topsy.
smart.
I
And they
can't-
can move up to their. You can move through allies.
Yeah, no, I'm just having them step back so they're out of range, out of sight.
I think
Uh,
small creatures can share a space with another creature. Maybe.
Yeah.
But that's the end of their turn.
Okay.
Hmm.
So it's Jabir's turn.
I'm just gonna continue holding my action at the moment.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. So it's this scout's turn. He's got a break free. Natural 20.
He does, in
Damn.
fact, break free.
And he is going to step.
And that uses its action. So
Yeah.
it still has a move action. And it is still in difficult terrain.
Yeah. So he's going to move over this way outside of that 20-foot ring. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because the 20 box was like right.
Yeah, that was the edge of it.
All right. And this guy, 5 foot outside of that difficult terrain, and he's going to fire at your elemental because he's annoyed at the
Alrighty.
fire. He's annoyed at the fire.
That's a valid thing.
Does 8 hit?
Yeah.
No, 8 does not hit.
How about a 22?
Yay.
22 will hit.
That is 9 points of damage, sir.
Ouch.
It's still hanging in there.
Wow.
Yay.
All right. Darendil is going to fire at yellow. So 1d20 plus 3. Miss.
Aw.
Arctus.
Arctus prepares a spell for the eventuality that one of these things manages to actually climb the cliff. And orders his fire elemental to continue being a dickhead. And so it is going to yeet its little hammer at yellow.
Hey, little
Uh,
flame bro, I need him to mess up their vibe.
That's 20 to hit since
Yeah,
he's
definitely
restrained
hits.
and prone and God hates him.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
4 damage.
Okay. Duel.
Gee, I wonder what its Stool's doing on his turn.
Yeah. I just assume that Stool will continue running in circles until further notice.
Do you to guess?
All right. Top
Yes.
of round 5.
Hmm.
That is you, Filbert.
You know, maybe we should make a retreat while these fellows are distracted with little brambles and grease that we've put down there. I was going to suggest that and then throw another insect at them. At yellow. So let's see here. That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Oh shoot. Yep, that's what I was worried about.
Time to go.
Yes, very much time to go. Okay, he takes 1 damage.
Okay. Okay. Still
And
kicking.
then Filbert is going to here, 5, 5. Start heading this way. Time to go, chaps. Time to go, everyone. All right, that's his turn.
All right. So he's still too far for you guys to really see him, technically.
Who's this dude?
It's the
It's gotta let us out.
priestess. No, I think it's the priestess lady who ran the
Jorlin?
whole. Or was that the guy who let us out?
Fairly certain that was the guy that let
I
us out.
don't remember.
No, okay. Well, I guess we'll see.
Okay. He's gonna fire at Darendil, and you do recognize him.
Is it Scar Guy?
It is Scar Guy. It is Jorlin.
Okay.
Arjo.
That was better than it is.
15
worried
to
about.
hit Darendil. I'm pretty sure that hits. Oh no, wait, it's a disadvantage. 12. I don't know if 12 hits or not. Does not hit him.
Yay.
Whizzing by. This scout.
Oh,
Can't
could I
can't
have
even
had-
stand any without?
Could I have had Shushar move on my turn as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
He would
Yeah, he's still on the ground.
50.
Vaz.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Trying to decide if I'm gonna cut this. Like, what's the rope ladder attached to?
I mean, right now it's all the way up.
I understand that,
yeah,
but if
I
we
mean,
cut
it's
it,
still attached to
We could-
something.
Ah, okay. I see where you're going from.
Bring it with us and just keep making it difficult, or help just. Oh, no,
exactly.
I'm
I could
running
like just cut it as I go, and that way they can't just throw it back down there. Make it easier for the rest of them to get up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they could still just like reattach it, probably, but
Well, it depends
Oh,
on
no,
how you,
that's-
take some more time.
depends on how you cut it, really.
True.
Oh, no.
Light it on fire.
True.
That would also work.
Or throw it down at them.
That
Could
too.
light it on fire and then throw it
Into
down
the
at them.
grease.
Scorched earth policy.
The grease and the brambles.
Yep.
Okay, it doesn't actually specify in here, so my assumption is it's probably just tied around some like a stalactite or something. Just
Probably.
secured to something nearby.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's
somebody-
after some like pythons or something.
Yeah, I mean it is a rope ladder, so.
Yeah,
insert.
I'll go up to it and cut it. That way they can't make use of it. And if
Like, gonna-
I'll take it with me. Screw it.
That works too.
We could use it.
Okay, so
Might be a
Three
bit
things.
heavy, but yeah.
you're spending your action to cut it and the second action to roll it up, I guess, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Topsy and turvy.
They book it. I mean, they're already injured and they see that guy. Nope, not getting caught again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to find their character sheets. Hang on. Sorry, I got too many windows opened up. Oh, there's Topsy. Okay, they have 30 feet. So I don't know where to go from there. So I'm just. Is the map accurate or is?
Yeah. Northeast is like where the next passage is. Over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
They would double move, so
All right. Now
they would be all the way up here.
And now, this dude, bro, makes an appearance.
It is definitely time to go.
We are
Um,
leaving.
And he actually looks a little different than the other elite warriors you fought. He looks more akin to how Jorlin looks.
Great.
Like other elite. Yeah, definitely time to go.
So 11 misses
Oh,
as he
jeez,
fires
yeah.
off at Darendil.
Damn, they,
Yeah, they
really
just have
hate
it
that
out
guy.
for him.
There's something either there's nothing important about him and Austin's just trying to get rid of him, or there's something important about him.
Well, it just
Mhm.
I keep forgetting the fire elementals up there. Does an 11 hit the fire elemental?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, Jabir.
It's just like, hello.
Just like all the drow are just like, fuck Darendil.
In particular.
You see this guy, You risk everything to kill him.
Just completely ignores the literal spotlight floating up there.
To be honest,
And
I literally
wave
just
after
keep
waves
forgetting.
of drow.
He's healthy
That's
stock. I
right.
need him.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to move up here and then hold an action for when these two people move.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to assume that they've moved up here. He's probably moved up here at this point.
Yeah, just everyone else uncontrolled.
And Jabjar's up here. Boy, it looks a lot cleaner on that cliff edge now.
Yeah, everybody got the fuck
Time
out.
to go.
Alright, this scout, he's free. He's gonna fire off at the floating light bulb. 12.
Nope.
9.
No.
The invincible, the invincible fire elemental.
Yeah.
Little fire
Yeah.
asshole is sitting up there with 3 hit points.
There we go. Okay, so I rolled a 12, a 12, a 9, a 10, and then finally a 21.
Finally,
A
a what?
21 to hit.
That'll
Okay.
hit.
5 piercing
Barely.
damage.
That finally drops him.
It's too- Picked him.
I imagine you're just flying around, flicking them off the whole time.
Darendil.
He's completely neutral aligned, so he's just kind of like chilling there until he's told to do something.
Darendil's gonna fire at Jorlin.
No, he needs to move.
Yeah, seriously.
He's angry. 8 does not
But
hit.
yeah, he's about to die.
He can shoot and move.
Yeah, true. He can shoot and then move. Oh my god, he's not moving.
Arctis, it's your turn.
Oh my god. Well, just leave his dumb ass. If we
Yeah.
throw them Darendil, maybe they'll leave us alone. He's their ultimate goal, after all.
Apparently.
Arctis, from your point of view, you can tell
Darendil,
that.
dude, you need to like leave or they're gonna kill you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
And then I fuck off.
Yeah, just looking at him, you
5,
can
10.
tell he's a little bit blinded by his rage. He probably doesn't. He's
30,
probably not fully aware of
40.
his surroundings.
By the way, I imagine Arctis's order to the flame elemental start when I saw this was like, "Little flame bro, I need you to go down there and harsh up their vibe."
Basically, no, he has to renew it every turn. Just pick one and be rude to him, man.
Yeah.
The flame elemental then looks up like, eh?
So once that area is clear, I'm gonna cast grease there, like at the very
Excellent.
top of the cliff.
Excellent.
So hopefully I might get like the first guy to try climbing up there.
Mm-hmm.
Chance. Where's my other D10? There we go. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So Vaz, since you're close enough, you notice Ilvara showing up. You
Uh-oh.
know
Time to go.
Yeah, she's the big boss lady.
She personally chasing us.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
She has a lot to gain from that, yo.
Well, the cliff isn't gonna stop her for long. She is part spider.
Yeah.
Is she?
No, she looks like
Oh.
she's a regular drow.
Oh,
She's
Okay.
a regular drow.
I thought the pictures from the like last map showed her as like half spider.
And you never went into that
Yeah,
room, but
Maybe
Well,
that wasn't
no.
her.
I
That was
wasn't about
probably
to check.
yeah, that wasn't that picture. Yeah, that wasn't her.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a statue of Lolth.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I mean, she also might have the surface of a Drider laying around somewhere, but
yeah. I mean, like,
Hey, wouldn't
Yeah.
you probably worship a Drider?
I just
there was
assumed
one?
that she was like a high
Oh, okay.
priestess or something.
Well, I mean,
No.
you're right. She is a high priestess, and I think I mentioned that before. But she's just a regular drow.
No, Drider tend to
Driders
be
are
a
a
punishment.
punishment. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were. okay.
No, they're Lolth direct punishment.
Okay, never mind then.
And they're almost always male.
Oh.
Very
That's right.
rare for a female.
Okay, so
Hashtag
she
more you
is
know.
going to.
Neat. Uh-oh.
I'm in this guy
I may be dead.
right
Uh,
here.
What?
No,
Jeez.
Oh.
no, not one of those. Please
is
God,
Oh,
no.
no.
That's a Yackle.
I don't know what a yackle is.
Or Yakoloth or Yakoloth or something like that.
What?
It's a she can
Yeah.
summon those
Well,
damn
whatever
things.
power issues we're having, I think is affecting the dryer.
A Yugoloth?
It's not Yugoloth. It's
It's. Hold on, guys.
it's got this. It starts with a Y. I know that much. It's not. Oh, okay.
Take this time to move my orthotics over to my big boots because I'm gonna have to shovel the driveway before I go to work.
Oof.
A Yaklol is what it's called.
Yuck.
No. They look like that. My character doesn't know this, obviously, but as a player, no.
Yeah, those are horrifying looking.
Yeah. Better known as the Hen Maidens of Lolth.
I thought it was a roper for. I thought it was a roper.
Yeah, I thought it was too initially.
Okay, so if you want to know what that is, you are more than welcome to make a religion check.
Religion check.
Oh, the only person that can make it, or that might be able to make
Pretty
it,
sure
is
it's
not
religious.
here. Oh, that's
Yeah.
definitely religion on those. Yeah. Like I said, as a player, I know what they are, but Boz is like disgusted by it though.
Nope.
I mean, I'm not even trained in religion, so.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
have
Filbert can
you
see
have
it
no
at this point.
idea what that is.
For all I know, you don't want to be near it.
I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Oh, this
Something
thing's
weird.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get. Can I share just the picture?
if I could just post one in the
Yeah,
chat.
I think we're all looking at it currently.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at stats. It's just
This.
Now we're just looking at the like wiki page.
Yeah, here we go. I'll post an actual picture of it by itself. There you go. And isn't he delightful? He kind of looks like he's made out of Cheese Whiz.
Yeah.
Really, really deadly Cheese Whiz.
yeah, I'm dead. Fairly certain at this point.
Okay, well that's all he can do is be summoned this round.
Don't they act like right after they're summoned?
It takes time to
Okay.
probably.
Yeah,
Probably, but you know what?
that's fine. I mean,
Austin is being a merciful god.
I don't know. I'm not being exactly the nicest.
No,
Uh,
no, he's not.
If I was being really merciful, I would have not brought in the other 4. But
Well,
The other. What?
4.
oh good. That's still 2 more.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay.
But Asha,
Oh, I hadn't seen the Asha person.
she just showed up. Let's see, what can she do? A lot. A lot.
Yeah, I'm.
She is going to spare the dying. This guy right here.
How long has it been since he?
Oh, it just returns him to 0.
Yeah, all it does is stabilize him.
Yeah, I wasn't sure
It's been
how
like
many rounds it had
1
been.
or 2 rounds at most.
Okay.
It's just been a really full initiative tracker.
Yes, it is. It's a very,
True.
very full one. This is why I said, oh my goodness, there's a lot to keep up with. Stool.
Run, stool, run.
Run,
Gonna
stool, run.
be book. Yeah, hold on.
Fly, you fools.
Let's see. In 20.
All right, he's got a movement speed of 10. Filbert will pick him up on his next turn.
Well, he's like right next to him. So
Exactly.
When in doubt, just put him on Arctis's back.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Stumpy
Ye-
little legs. What's Arctis's move speed?
40.
Okay, so the same as Filbert.
Filbert.
Filbert picks up Stump and starts booking it. Calls out again. Let's go, everyone! So 5, 10, 15, 20,
let's go.
25, 30, 35, 40. So, well,
That's a fast turtle. Or
he
portal.
can move 40, so he'll move 80, I guess, if he double moves. So and Stump and Stool's
Stool.
coming with them. So Filbert is currently off the map. What is up here, by the way? Where are we going?
It's
Are
just
there
more. It's just more
tunnels or-
cavern. Yeah, it's just more cavern up that way.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we just. So
Who has the bag of caltrops, by the way?
Filbert does have one,
I think
but
I think I picked up one as well.
you
But
could
I'll
put them
have-
down with 5 foot.
yeah, I'll have to do that. As I bring up the rear, apparently.
Though you may want to use your action to disengage,
Yeah.
or just risk a hit and double move.
Well, what I was gonna, or cast Long Strider on myself, give myself 40 move speed, and
That would also work.
yeah, but I'd take
Is-
a hit.
14 enough to break of the entanglement?
Yes.
Okay.
Dang,
But he's still on the ground.
finally managed it.
Who is this?
That was yellow.
Yellow.
Oh,
He had to
Did
break
he,
of entanglement before he could try to stand, but that was all he was going to do that turn.
did he
Uh,
pass his dex check to?
No,
stand?
that's why I said he was still on the ground.
He used
Oh,
he
okay.
had to use his action to
Get out
break
of
out
the
of
entanglement.
the entanglement. So
Yeah. because just to stand takes half your movement, and if you're restrained, you can't move.
Exactly.
Okay.
So he finally broke free
Yeah.
of the restraint, but is still on the ground. Jorlin is attempting to assist him with medical aid. So, Vaz, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna disengage and move 30. So
oh, sucks to be Darendil.
yeah,
If
Ah.
he's
Voz yells at him. We must move now. And I move there.
Topsy and
That's-
Turvy are booking it out, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're
and they're
double
already
moving. Yeah, they
they're
were
up.
already up here.
Phil just zipped past them.
And they just zip back past you.
Well, Filbert's like 40 beyond where he is on the
Oh yeah,
map.
good point. Good point.
That's like
Getting nowhere. Jabir.
Gonna see. Double move.
Okay.
Yep. That's it for me. Oh, you picked up stool, didn't you?
yes, yeah. Stool is with Filbert. I can't move his token, so but
Yeah.
Stool is with Filbert.
He's still standing. I'm shocked. He is still standing.
Oh, Durandal.
Yeah.
Wow.
That...
Well-
I'll take all you. You're like, really? See everyone else leaving, right?
Well, that's one less person we got to deal with, I guess.
All right.
Yes.
Darendil, teetering
person
on
can
the
help him.
edge, is now running, realizing he's all by himself.
Finally.
Okay. 30 feet,
Just
so he
look-
can go 60.
Yep. Don't move
Then-
through the freaking
5,
grease.
30, 35,
Well,
40, 45.
At least we have someone for them to focus on as we're running.
60 should put him here.
Damn.
Somewhere in that range.
Yeah. What's your-
Arctus.
What's your beard move speed?
Arctus is just gonna
30.
Oh, okay. So he's like up here with the rest of us then.
80 feet fuck off.
Or-
Okay.
I don't know.
As you guys are running away, you hear Valar like yelling at her minions. Get them!
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna say, oh yeah. 20, 25, 30. But I'm gonna say these guys had a chance to move too. I just hadn't moved them yet.
Okay.
Was
Oh right, he would have moved with.
Yeah, they all would
Filbert
have
as
been like
well.
way up
Sure.
here already.
Let's see here. He
Um,
was here, and he can move 60.
And I'm gonna say you had a chance to get
Yeah,
away
he'd
too,
be-
boss.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm saying
he'd
you
be
had a
up
chance
there.
to get away too. I'm not gonna make you fight off against a Yokolo by yourself.
Oh,
So you guys get away is all I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah, none of us need to be hit by that guy.
No,
no.
no,
That
you
is
really.
bad.
If one hit would kill basically any of us.
Let me see what
Bad
one
news
attack would
bears.
do.
Well, I mean,
Let's see. I rolled.
D6 plus 2
I
plus
rolled-
21.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I rolled median damage, so that would have been 7 bludgeoning and 16 poison.
Yep.
I'd
No.
be dead.
Yeah.
Hell, yeah, that would one shot anyone in the group.
I probably have the most HP out of anybody that would one shot me.
Yee.
They are challenge rating 12. If they're, I don't know about the summon ones, but if it's just
Oh.
the normal one, they're challenge rating 10.
Jeez.
Yeah, you're not
That's why I
meant to
just got-
fight that.
Not at our level.
Off is the direction in which we shall fuck.
Indeed.
Okay, let's-
Oof. Well, we left them some nice surprises. So.
You
I
We
guys,
wish I had
definitely
one.
rung their bell pretty good.
you guys kill
Yeah.
We didn't actually.
one scout.
Yeah,
Did
we
we
didn't
actually kill him?
actually.
I thought he got.
No, the
We-
one was brought back, but we still
We defeated them.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
And
I'm
a-
just trying to calculate experience.
Okay.
And we defeated a bunch of fire beetles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I already had marked out, but
Ugh.
We almost defeated a second drow, but we just could not get enough hits on yellow before the rest of them started showing up.
Oh,
yeah, I
that's
totally expected you
creepy.
guys to run and like just take the ladder with you at the beginning when they showed up. That your guys were like, I will fight them. Yeah,
Well, if it's just
Well, maybe
four of them.
yeah.
If it,
Yeah.
yeah, it was just 4 scouts.
yeah.
When
But
more
they're,
started showing up, though.
but they're scouts, which means they're scouting for something.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Well, probably the group that's hunting for us.
Well, I mean, the
That'll-
way I was looking at it, like if we ran, it would only delay them for like a few turns while they climbed up the
Yeah,
like
that-
rock face.
That was the thing. It wasn't gonna like slow them down a whole lot, even without the ladder.
And your pursuit level down to that number.
Hopefully, with all the grease and vines and everything that we left behind, we'll give them enough pause to
Should
let
have
us
lined
get
the
now.
away.
should have lined the ledge with all the caltrops.
Yeah, that would have been.
Trying to climb up there.
But oh well.
Okay. I'm gonna- Okay. So you guys are. Yeah, so that's all you do for that day. Are good to go.
Okay. Yeah.
So you get away and you guys find some time to like settle
To
and
rest.
So
Yay.
everybody gets their good berries or whatever.
Feels better.
Sort of.
Darendelle gets fucking first aid.
Well, I would assume that. I know Iliad's technically still with us, but I'm just saying, like, in between days, still would heal.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Darendelle was at 0 hit points when he ran.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. They got him down to exactly 0.
Oof.
He was about to fall over the edge. I was like, well, it really depends on how I roll. I did exactly 3 points of damage, which is how much he had left. So, you guys got lucky.
Ugh.
I mean,
He got lucky.
we kind of gave him every opportunity to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
no
he just
kidding.
kept trying to
Well,
do it.
had she not summoned that thing, I would have grabbed him and dragged him this
Yeah.
way.
But then she summoned that thing and was just
And
like,
I was like-
nope.
Like, well, can't stay here any longer.
Mhm.
No.
I am going to die if I stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Let me see
Oof.
how this progresses real quick. I'm pretty sure I remember how it works. Okay, yeah. So this is where we'll close for tonight.
Okay.
Shushar
Alright.
is like when you guys are camping. He's like, oh yes, I reckon that this area. We are very close. We should be there tomorrow. And he's really excited about getting back home.
Excellent.
Alrighty.
So. Yep. So we'll catch up entering Slubladop Not on our next session. Yeah, on our next session.
Tuesday night.
So probably now is probably a good time to mention that. I think I'm likely going to be running next week. So
Yeah. So Tengu has an ungodly amount of work at the moment because people
Yeah,
calling
I
out and
saw
being
his.
super short-handed.
I did
Um,
see his thing.